Buddy, it's time for the Kirk Can pregame show on Star 92, and we're visiting with Kirk Raider football coach Mike Beagle after the Raiders' wonderful 7-0 win at North Delta last week. Coach, it was another battle, and congratulations on an excellent win.
Thanks, Greg. It turned into a slugfest defensively. We didn't generate points offensively. We had some opportunities early, just to not put it in, didn't execute, and then it turned into a defensive slugfest, and my hat's off to North Delta. Defensively, they were pretty physical.
Winning these close games, that's probably the main ingredient when it comes to building a winning culture in a program. So no matter what the score, when you beat a team like North Delta on the road, man, that has to be great in the overall big picture.
I think we hung in there. You know, we faced a lot of adversity. We didn't execute some things offensively when we had chances, but we just hung in there, played hard. Defensively, they really stepped up and gave us an opportunity there in the end to win it.
Colbert Hathcock offensively, a wonderful game. He was the player of the game, and he made some great passes at some opportune times.
He was the Kirk Academy best seat in the house player of the game. His lone touchdown pass, 2 good catches out of the backfield, and Richard as a slot receiver, then as our outside receiver in some sets, 3 passes for 44 yards, 14.7 average, and then Jack Boone with 3 catches at 8.3.
That's the voice of Kirk football coach Mike Beagle, and we're visiting with him prior to the game against Lee tonight. Coach, defensively, Walker Staten had 4.5 tackles, 2 other linebackers with 4, and that's who you want making your tackles, isn't it? The linebacking core.
Our defense is set up gap control defense and gap integrity, and so when the linebackers are at the top of the heap as far as the tackle totals, tells you that our defensive front's doing a good job in keeping those schemes off the linebackers.
That's exactly right. It starts in the trenches, the linebackers finish things off, and that's the way to go. So you pitched a shutout. That had to feel really nice.
It's as good as I've seen us play defensively in a long time, and we stymied them offensively. They converted a couple third downs here and there, but for the most part, we kept them at bay offensively.
Coach, could you feel a vibe during warm-ups or anything, or maybe on the way to the game in Batesville last week that maybe led you to believe this performance was going to happen and this win was going to happen?
I don't know that you really ever can predict anything when it comes to 16, 17, 18-year-olds putting it in their hands at game time. I thought we were ready to play, and when we misfired early offensively, when we had a couple opportunities, we kind of got in a lull state there, and we've got to do better in production offensively when the opponent gives us a number of chances in the red zone right away.
We're visiting with Kirk Raider football coach Mike Beagle prior to tonight's Kirk game against Lee, and this is the Kirk Can pregame show. We'll be back in 2 minutes on Star 92.
Chances in the red zone right away. We're visiting with Kirk.
America's Choice Chemical is a pest control company specializing in mosquito control with over 20 years experience. America's Choice Chemical can help fight the bite with many different options, including a barrier treatment for only $59.95 for an acre. Visit their website at acchemicalco.com or find them on Facebook. America's Choice Chemical is a licensed, bonded, and insured company, and they accept credit cards.
Let them carry your groceries to your car at the Grocery Basket in Grenada. You will see helpful, friendly staff from the minute you walk in until the last grocery bag is placed in your vehicle. They offer fresh produce and their meat is cut daily. The neat and clean environment will enhance your pleasant shopping experience. The Grocery Basket, 1770 Commerce Street, where we put more in your basket for less. Like them on Facebook. Good luck to the Kirk Academy Raiders from everyone at the Grocery Basket.
Ready for a new roof? Well, nobody ever really is. But when you need one, we hope you'll think of Dixie Roofing Incorporated in Winona. They are licensed, insured, bonded, and one of the most respected in the business. Residential, commercial, flat, shingles, or metal, they've literally got you covered. Dixie Roofing is a family business established in 1966 and still family operated using the same honest principles.
Domino's is giving away $15 million in surprise frees.
Lava cake.
Other delivery apps add surprise fees.
It's not cheap.
At Domino's, we're giving out surprise frees instead.
Frees with an R.
But we're going to let you know ahead of time. not like this, though. When you order delivery online, you could be surprised with free food, like lava cakes, stuffed cheesy bread, or pizza. Check the Domino's tracker to find out.
Honk if you like surprise freeze!
I'm pretty sure Rick. I asked Rick.
On the Kirk Can pregame show prior to the Raiders game hosting Clarksdale Lee tonight. And Coach, as the Colts come to town, one thing that stands out is that they are led by a solid sophomore quarterback in William Walker.
William Walker is kind of their field general offensively. He's really pretty athletic for a sophomore. He throws the ball pretty well. He also operates their offense extremely well for a sophomore, and they're predicated mostly setting everything up, run to pass. And so that's what's going to be challenging for us tonight is we have to stop the run right away.
Defensively, who stands out on the Colts?
Their linebacking core is really good inside. Sam Stonestreet is kind of their leader defensively. Up front, Carlos Diaz, who is a little bit smaller guy, but great penetrator up front for them, create some real problems for most offenses as I've seen on film.
Well, the Raiders got the 7-0 win last week, and how did that get things rolling into the week of practice, and then how did the overall week go, Coach?
I'll tell you, the game last Friday night was really physical. We had some bumps and bruises. We got through those during the week. Our practice Wednesday was really good, and so I think we're kind of getting out of that lull state, and I expect us to generate from the very kickoff tonight.
What are some specific keys to victory for our Raiders tonight over the Colts?
Consistently offensively, when you're given opportunities from the opponent, particularly in the red zone, you got to capitalize on points, and I think that's a big thing coming from last week to this week. Defensively, we've got to be on point, stop the run, force them into passing situations throughout the game.
That's the voice of Kirk Raider football coach Mike Beagle here as we get ready to wrap up the Kirk Can pregame show. And Coach, just a moment or so, let's go ahead and chat about the great list of sponsors and community support that has been shown to the Raiders. Impressive list of commercials that we hear throughout the broadcast, and I know you as coach and me here as the radio station owner would just like to say thank you to all those businesses and completely shop locally and go in and say thanks for sponsoring Raider broadcasts.
We have a lot of sponsorships that are on the fence, the grommet signs. There's too many to really go through, and that part's been really good, more so this year than ever for us. And then also the big sponsorships on the new scoreboard and huddle clocks are fantastic. Hopefully we can get some lights up on those tonight so they can the crowd can see those. And then also my hats off to Hank Lane and then Mitchell Construction for this goalpost installation that was taking place this week. A new goalpost put up, and hopefully the painting job is okay, which was done by me.
Well, there you go. Coach, I'll tell you what, thank you so much for taking the time to join us, and on that paint job, let's hope we see a lot of extra points go through those goalposts tonight. Go get them.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Greg, and thanks again to all the sponsorships that supports Kirk Academy football and also Raider athletics.
You bet. On Star 92 and on the fences and on the scoreboards. You bet. And that has been the Kirk Can pregame show. That was the voice of Kirk coach Mike Beagle. We'll be back with more pregame activities after this 2-minute timeout on Star 92.
Man, just being here all my life. I grew up in Grenada, 41 years now. My folks, were married here in Grenada. My dad was a principal. My mom's a teacher. A lot of the kids that are here, I've known their parents. We went to school together, grew up playing on this field, and now I see people that I have insurance with, that I went to school with, whose kids are playing on this field. I am Robert Corolla with Grenada Farm Bureau Insurance, and I am the home team.
Hey, I will go ahead and
H&W Compounding in Grenada combines high-quality products with personalized care. Every prescription dispensed is made in the lab by experienced pharmacists specializing in bioidentical hormones, dermatologic, dental, veterinary, and much more. They believe that being a local independent pharmacy means providing services to patients that are customized to meet their needs. Serving and supporting the Grenada area for over 50 years. Brewster's H&W Compounding, Grenada. Family Health Clinic of Grenada's mission is to provide personalized, high-quality care on an as-needed or preventative basis. They are a full-service family practice offering primary care, well child exams, annual sports and DOT physicals, full lab testing, diabetes management, and women's health care in a friendly, relaxed atmosphere. Family Health Clinic with Jennifer Goss and Rebecca Franklin, Sunset Drive, Grenada. Good luck, Kirk Academy Raiders and Raiderettes.
Has all your petroleum products, diesel gas.
Neil Auto Company in Grenada is dedicated to providing the ultimate automobile buying experience. They have extensive relationships in the dealer community, allowing them to purchase a wide variety of lease return vehicles at exceptional values. This enables Neil Auto to pass along huge savings on the highest quality vehicles, and they offer a full array of financing options to meet your needs. Neil Auto, Sunset Drive, Grenada. Go Kirk Raiders.
Academy Raider football. Star medals. Brought to you by Singapore Drugs and Kids. O-Ran, attorneys at law. Domino's of Grenada. Quick Care Parts. Steve Rizzo, Kevin O-Ran.
Cross Country Seeds is there for you in every season. From planting to harvest, hunting to cooking up the catch, they carry pottery, wind chimes, and decorations to make your home country fresh. And look no further than Cross Country Seeds for all of your pet, hunting dog, or farm animal feed and medications. Cross Country Seeds is there for you in every season. Sunset Loop, Grenada. Good luck, Kirk Academy Raiders, from everyone at Cross Country Seeds.
America's Choice Chemical is a pest control company specializing in mosquito control with over 20 years experience. America's Choice Chemical can help fight the bite with many different options, including a barrier treatment for only $59.95 for an acre. Visit their website at acchemicalco.com or find them on Facebook. America's Choice Chemical is a licensed, bonded, and insured company, and they accept credit cards.
Tonight is, Scott, this is a rivalry game. This is a district game. There have been a lot of good games over the last 10 to 12 years that I've been a part of watching Kirk Academy and Lee Academy. What are your thoughts on Lee Academy?
Well, you know, my old coach, one of my old coaches, Rick Johnston, on the other sideline, the head coach for Clarksdale Lee tonight. And if you know anything about Coach Jay, he's going to have a well-disciplined team, hard-nosed. They're going to get to the football. He's a defensive guy, and his teams always play really hard on defense.
Scott, we talked last week about a lot of seniors for Kirk. Actually, tonight, because of one of their players is out with sickness, no seniors on this Lee Academy team. That makes it difficult.
Yeah, it's hard to go against an experienced team when you're an inexperienced team. And that was one of the things I got to visit with Coach Jay a little bit. Obviously, we heard the pregame with Coach Beard there with Kirk, talked to Coach Jay a little, and it's going to be a challenge for him, I believe, tonight with such a young squad.
Well, again, as you say, when you play really good defense, you're never really out of a contest, and he has been playing and coaching really good defense for a number of years here in academies. He's bounced around a little bit, been at Lee Academy a good while now, but this should be a good contest. I don't believe we lost anyone from last week's games, no injuries, which was good. Got our first conference win, going for our second conference win. And Scott, I believe, if my facts are correct, this will be the first attempt at a 3-game winning streak since maybe 2009, the championship season. I don't believe you guys had
that's going back to a team I was on there. That's been a while.
I'm afraid it's been that long. It's been a long time, but this program is coming back and playing really good football. Beat a stingy North Delta team last week. Really struggled with the 8-man front that they had, and as Coach said in the interview before the game, that they just didn't execute well. I think they'll probably do a little bit better tonight, being a home environment and wanting to show up a little bit better than they did last week.
Well, we talked a little bit about the defense on the other sideline. Well, hey, we saw it last week. We got pretty good defense over here, too.
Absolutely, Scott. Good point there. We've only given up 8 points, and that was a freak play, really, by Carroll Academy 2 weeks ago. So we do have a really good defense here with Kirk, and so, again, a lot of seniors, a lot of experience, and I think this is going to be a good game. Beautiful, beautiful evening for football here at Kirk Academy.
Just a beautiful field. The surface looks really, really good.
Yeah, I've been bragging on the field since I saw it a couple of weeks ago. It is really, really pretty. And so won't be any issues with stand, wind, or the field, wind, or rain, or anything tonight. A perfect night for football here at Kirk Academy. So we're going to take a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back with your starting lineups. You're listening to Kirk Academy Raider Football on Star 92.
Get lost. Lost Pizza in Grenada, that is. A menu filled with appetizers, salads, sandwiches, build your own or signature pizzas, Mississippi Delta hot tamales, dessert, and a new selection of lunch specials is what you're going to find at Lost Pizza. It's an outstanding atmosphere for birthdays as well. No wonder they were voted Mississippi Magazine's best pizza in 2019. 601 Old Hickory Drive. Open 7 days a week. Go Kirk Raiders and Raiderettes from everyone at Lost Pizza in Grenada.
Meet your beauty BFF, Merle Norman's Ultra Powder Foundation. Your best foundation forever. It's ultra versatile, letting you apply wet or dry. Buildable for sheer to full coverage with a velvety matte flawless finish. And a wide range of shades from light to dark that work for any skin type. Ultra Powder Foundation. Your best foundation forever. Merle Norman. Visit your nearest Merle Norman Cosmetic Studio for your personalized service.
Raiders and the Lee Academy Colts. Lee comes into this football game 0-1 in the conference, and I believe they're 0-3 on the year. They have not been able to scratch out a win yet. So we'll go ahead and give you the starting lineups for, first of all, visiting Lee Academy. At one running back will be a junior, number 2, Brian Ray. At another running back, it'll be number 6, Tanner Favor, a sophomore. The quarterback will be William Walker, also a sophomore. One of your wide receivers, again, will be Will Mosier, another sophomore. And then another wide receiver will be number 14, Walt Bell, and he is a junior. At tight end will be number 32, Sam Stonestreet. As we mentioned earlier, the normal starting tackle is Gage Russell, but he is out last, kind of a late scratch, and he'll be replaced by Ethan Payton, again a sophomore. Jack Sherrard, number 54, a junior, will be on the offensive line. Graham Lott, number 55, will be on the offensive line. Brad Jennings, number 60, a sophomore. And Luke Augustinelli, also a junior, number 61, starts on the offensive line for Lee Academy. On the defensive side of the ball, it'll be number 1, Aiden Bird. He is a junior, plays defensive back. Free safety will be number 2, Brian Ray. Defensive tackle will be number 3, Carlos Diaz, kind of an unusual number for a defensive tackle. An outside linebacker to be number 5, Montavian Artis. Another defensive back will be number 8, Will Mosier, again a sophomore. Ryan Mooney, an outside linebacker, a junior, wears number 10. Defensive end will be Jack Mohead, number 23, a junior. Justice Dura, I believe it is, a linebacker, a junior. Sam Stonestreet will be an inside linebacker, again, a junior. Defensive end will be number 61, again, Luke Augustinelli. And Patrick Johnson, big defensive tackle, he wears number 74. So that's your starting lineup for Lee Academy. We'll go ahead and give you the starting lineups now for Kirk Academy. First of all, on defense, it'll be number 26, Peyton Mitchell, and ladies and gentlemen, everybody I believe I named except maybe one person will be a senior. Trey Cashaw, number 52, is defensive tackle. And I want to apologize to Houston Snyder. I found out tonight he is Boogie Snyder, so we'll get that right from now on. Number 51, Boogie Snyder, plays at one tackle, and then either Ethan Presley or number 45, Lane Goss will be starting at a defensive end. The linebacking core has been really, really good. Number 17, Trip Taylor, number 6, Mason Byers, number 23, Walker Staten. They have been really good, been playing a lot of good football, as this whole defense has, as Scott mentioned. They've only given up one touchdown kind of on a freak play in the last 2 games. Number 1, Montgomery Ferguson will be out at one cornerback. Number 2, A.J. Wren. Number 4, Jack Boone. And out number 21, Richard Flaught, will be the starting at cornerback. So that is your defense. On offense, you'll have number 75, Matt McKay. Number 55 last week. I'm not sure what Ethan Presley's going to wear this week. He was number 55 last week in honor of Rodney Defenball. He's either 55 or 66. We'll let you know when he comes out. Nathan Moore, number 56, is the center. Trey Cashaw, number 52, is the right guard. And Hartley Dykes, number 72, starts at a tackle. Several people play out the wide receiver position, including Garrett Benson, Jack Boone, Montgomery Ferguson. All those guys get a lot of playing time out there at the wide receiver position. Walker Staten and Wyatt Buchanan play a lot at the running back position, and then the tailback is A.J. Wren, and the starting quarterback tonight will be Colbert Hathcock. I believe he had over 200 yards of offense last week, went 12 for 20, and had a good game. And so, Scott, that's, again, a very senior-laden team versus a sophomore. A lot of sophomores starting for Kirk, for Lee Academy, and that's difficult.
Yeah, it really gives you the opportunity. We'll see what happens with the coin toss here, but really like to get the ball and go score and kind of, jump on those young guys early before they get settled into the game.
So, again, the officials are meeting with the 2 head coaches out on the field. Again, Coach Rich Johnston is also assisted by Coach Chad Foster, Will Florence, and Chris Harbin. Chris Harbin is also a 2010 graduate of Kirk Academy, and he's now been, this is his second or maybe third year here at Clarksdale Lee Academy as assistant coach. Of course, our Kirk Academy is coached by, in his second year, Mike Beagle, Mike McClendon, Jacob Carpenter, Arnie Oakes, and Cully Griffin assist him, and then Bo Jenkins was busy a couple of weeks ago. I hope he's not nearly as busy the rest of the year, especially tonight. And it will be Ethan Presley wearing number 55 tonight, and he is one of our captains. So their captains are getting some last-minute instructions from the coach here. And the captains will be first of all, for Lee Academy, number 55, Graham Lott, and number 53, Jordan Wong. Kirk captains will be number 55, Ethan Presley, number 51, Boogie Snyder, number 21, Richard Flaught, and number 4, Jack Boone. So those are your captains. The Lee Academy team is jogging out on the field. They're going to have a little sign under the goal post on the other end to run through. Kirk has a smoking helmet to come out of. Scott, how would you like to come out of a smoking helmet when you were here?
Yeah, that would have been a fun experience.
So again, a brand new scoreboard here at Kirk Academy. Beautiful evening. If you're in town and want to come out and watch some football, you have some time to get out here to the stadium, and it's a beautiful evening. And referee is out giving instructions to the team, and about to have the coin toss. We'll keep it right here for just a couple of more minutes before our national anthem and our prayer, and we'll take a break then and come back. But we're just about to have the coin toss. Referee is now turning the players around, and we'll see what they're going to do here. Kirk Academy has won the toss and deferred to the second half. And Lee Academy, I feel certain, will receive the ball. They will receive the ball going east to west here at Kirk Academy. So get ready for some Kirk Academy Raider football here on Star 92 as we get ready for these two teams to play. Again, Kirk Academy trying to go 2-0 in the district, and that would be a huge start of getting up to a 2-0 to making the playoffs, Scott.
Yes, it's always important to win that first game, which we did last week, and then from there, just keep stacking wins. Like I said, opportunity to win 3 straight for the first time in a while, and a good opportunity here to do it.
Not to be outdone, the Lee Academy have some green smoke they're coming out too. I like that, Scott. That's a little different. They don't have the big bubble tent, but they have some green smoke to be coming through, so that's pretty cool. So just a great night here in Mississippi for some good old high school football. So I want to try to keep it here just a minute till we have our national anthem. And again, the field is in excellent shape. Good crowd here coming out tonight, and I'm sure there'll be some people coming on in here. A decent crowd on the other side there from Lee Academy. Here come the Kirk Academy Raiders, led by number 6, Mason Byers, with the Kirk Academy flag. So it'll be their blue pants with white and red stripes and red jerseys. Lee Academy's in their all-white uniforms with green jerseys, white helmets. And so now we're going to take a 3-minute timeout. Back, you're listening to Kirk Academy Raider football on Star 92. Back in 3 minutes.
Hello, and thank you for showing up at the game show from the world-famous Kirk Brothers Sunset. Where should everybody go to buy their next vehicle?
The world-famous Kirk Brothers Sunset in Grenada.
That is correct. How much money can you save?
You want to say a lot of money?
Woo! Everybody gets savings.
Woo! We love savings.
Kirk Kayan.
Come see us at the world-famous Kirk Brothers Sunset for the Ram Power Days event.
I've been in this area my whole life. People here in Grenada are very genuine, and we believe in family. Even before I became.
Is it time for your yearly eye checkup? A Look Ahead Optics in Grenada is there for you. Get your contacts updated by Dr. Eddie Brown or Dr. Justin Zampella, or the outstanding staff at A Look Ahead Optics can show you the great variety of name brand awesome glasses they have. Check out their Maui Jim, Revo, and other great sunglasses. A Look Ahead Optics, 1329 Sunset Drive in Grenada. Open Monday through Friday.
State Bank will always take care of its customers.
This past April was 13 years that Grenada State Bank has been involved in the Grenada community because of the trust that this community has in Grenada State Bank. And for that, Grenada State Bank says thank you.
Personally, for me, I've worked at the bank for many years. I truly love my job.
Grenada State Bank will always be here for you.
Grenada State Bank, a branch of Cleveland State Bank. Bank on a better future with us.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 407859.
Let them carry your groceries to your car at the Grocery Basket in Grenada. You will see helpful, friendly staff from the minute you walk in until the last grocery bag is placed in your vehicle. They offer fresh produce and their meat is cut daily. The neat and clean environment will enhance your pleasant shopping experience. The Grocery Basket, 1770 Commerce Street, where we put more in your basket for less. Like them on Facebook. Good luck to the Kirk Academy Raiders from everyone at the Grocery Basket.
Ready for a new roof? Well, nobody ever really is. But when you need one, we hope you'll think of Dixie Roofing Incorporated in Winona. They are licensed, insured, bonded, and one of the most respected in the business. Residential, commercial, flat, shingles, or metal, they've literally got you covered. Dixie Roofing is a family business established in 1966 and still family operated using the same honest principles. Ready for a new roof? Well, nobody ever really is. But when you need one, we hope you'll think of Dixie Roofing Incorporated in Winona. They are licensed, insured, bonded, and one of the most respected in the business. Residential, commercial, flat, shingles, or metal, they've literally got you covered. Dixie Roofing is a family business established in 1966 and still family operated using the same honest principles.
Start the game there, Scott.
Yeah, I kicked it a little too close to the sideline there. Clarksdale smartly lets it go out of bounds. They'll get the ball up at the 35-yard line.
So it'll be 1st and 10, Lee Academy at the 35-yard line. And referee keeps pointing over here about something.
I believe they're trying to figure out where they're going to put the ball.
Well, they're going to make them kick again.
Okay.
All right, they wanted to make them re-kick, so back it up 5 yards. Don't see that very often, Scott.
Yeah.
So I guess they have done this little pooch kick and worked the first game against Carroll and was able to get the ball right off the bat there, but it's got to be just to land just inside that hash mark to really have a chance to stay in bounds. So Garner Vance is going to do it again. Again, we're just about to start here. Kirk Academy and Lee Academy, Colts from Clarksdale in a key district game. Referee blows the whistle again, and Gunner's going to kick it off again. And here we go. So it's going to be another pooch kick, and it's going to land out of bounds again. And so we'll see what Coach does. Coach is talking to referee again and see what he wants to do. Kick is going to be up at the 30. So
I believe the ball is just going to be spotted where it went out of bounds. It's beyond the 35.
Yeah.
So he got himself 3 yards of field position there. Well, he's wanting to talk. And last week we had an intentional grounding on a punt.
Yeah, we did. First time we'd ever seen that.
I tell you what, Coach Jay may just keep backing them up until they're kicking out of the end zone.
Well, he's speaking pretty. So we'll see what's going on here. It looks like it's going to be 1st and 10, Lee Academy at the 38-yard line. Referees are still just walking very, very deliberately and slow. So I think they're going to get a 5-yard penalty from that. And that is right. So it'll be 5-yard penalty from where it went out of bounds, which is the 38. So it goes up now to the 43. So a 5-yard penalty. We're ready to go. So great field position start for Lee Academy. Quarterback be number 7, William Walker. In the huddle. Referees are still communicating about something.
Knee pads are not below her knees.
Got to put the knee pads below their knees.
Watching too much college football.
Yeah, they're making them pull them down.
But the good thing is they could be flagging them for this.
Yeah.
So
Lane Goss is going to get the start at defensive end, along with Boogie Snyder, Trey Cashaw, and Houston Mitchell. In the backfield, number 1, Aiden Bird, under center. Going to be a handoff to the first guy through the plate. He's going to be hit the line of scrimmage and gain about 4 yards up to the 47-yard line. So it'll be just a little handoff off the left side there, Scott.
Yeah, nice tackle by Richard Flaught and Montgomery Ferguson there. Flaught kind of held him up, and Ferguson came in and lowered the boom.
So it'll be 2nd down at the 47-yard line of Lee Academy. Walker at quarterback. Aiden Bird in the backfield. Along with number 24, Justin Duraw. He's the one that carried the ball that time. He's the up back. 2 wide receivers to the right. Tight end to the right side as well. They're stacked to the right side. Under center is going to be a handoff to number 1. He's going to be tackled in the backfield there. For a loss there by Trey Cashaw. Nice play there by.
Great penetration there and caught him in the backfield.
So a loss of 1 back to the 46. So it'll be third down and 7 at their own 46-yard line of Lee Academy. Again, they're running just a traditional offense, 2 wide receivers, a fullback, a tailback, and a tight end. Don't see that very often nowadays.
No, you don't. And let's see what they do here. If they're going to line up and try to run it and get some yardage or try to run a trick play and throw it.
Coach said in the pregame that he wanted to force them to pass. So, again, everybody's to the right with the tight end and the 2 wide receivers, eye backfield. Then we got to delay a game as the clock is at 0 here now. So, moving back 5 yards. So, it'll be got to watch that clock. Again, we got a sophomore quarterback, Scott, not used to play clocks and kind of keeping tempo. And coach is going to be very deliberate in the huddle, trying to probably make the game go as quickly as possible. So it'll be third down and 12 back at the 41-yard line. Again, 2 wide receivers to the right. That's Ray and Fava. In the backfield is Bird. Going to be a fake and the quarterback draw to the right side. He's going to get around the corner. He was hit hard there by A.J. Wren on the other side. Nice tackle there by A.J. Wren. They had the kind of a power sweep with a quarterback that time.
Yeah, that's the old quarterback spinner where he fakes a handoff to the left and spins around and sprints out to the right. And A.J. had no hesitation there. He came in and made a nice tackle.
Well, the first wave of Raider defenders were blocked. They had pulled 2 linemen over to the right side to try to give him some blocking, but A.J. Wren came up from the cornerback and tackled him right about the line of scrimmage. So back to punt is Walker. Back deep is Montgomery. Oh, it's a side of his foot off of just about not even 10 yards. Maybe it's 10 yards. So excellent starting field position for Kirk as that punt went off his side of his foot. So it'll be first and 10. Kirk Academy at their own 44-yard line. Good starting field position for Kirk. Good defensive stand there for the Raiders, Scott.
Yeah, it was. Like I said, they really came in from the secondary, and those guys made some really nice tackles. But
So,
hey, this is an opportunity here where we mentioned you gotta stop. Now let's go score.
So it'll be first and 10. Kirk, Boone, Staten, Montgomery, and wide receivers. In the backfield, A.J. Wren. Colbert Hathcock at the quarterback. Flawed also in there. 4 wide receivers. Kirk, 1 back in the backfield. In the shotgun is Colbert. 3 seconds. Got to hurry. 2 seconds. 1 second. Barely got it off. Shotgun snap back. He's back to pass. Got Flawed for a pass incomplete just over his head there. Not defense there by number 1, Aiden Bird.
Yeah, had fought there on a double move, just kind of floated on him just a little bit. Good defense there by number 1, Aiden Bird for Clarksdale.
He was right there all the way with him. So it'll be second down. Ball on the far hash mark. Wren in the backfield. Again, 4 wide receivers. 29, Gunnar Vance is in a receiver. He's going to cut up. Back to pass again is this time he does have a wide open. Flawed. He catches up to 20, down to the 10, down to the 9. They're going to say down at the 10-yard line. So, as Scott said last week, if you were listening to our broadcast, what did he do?
He rolled out to his right and delivered a strike.
So he rolled out to the right and really it was a really nice catch there for Richard Flawed. He was covered fairly well, Scott.
Yeah, he was. It was good defense. Colbert felt a little bit of pressure come up the middle, rolled out to his right, bought himself a little bit of time, and hit Flawed there for a good gain.
40-yard pass down to the 10. It'll be first and 10. A.J. Wren in the backfield, 4 wide receivers. Back to passes. Wide open. Oh, hit Montgomery Ferguson in the hands, and it just was going to make his turn a little quicker. Flag on the play.
Yeah, and that's in the area of holding, so it may not matter there on that.
Yep, he's pointing back, so more than likely going to be first and 20 for Kirk back at the 20. Yeah, it is. It'll be actually be first and goal at the 20.
Holding call against Kirk.
So
back the ball up to about the 19-yard line.
Good, pretty good protection the first three passes. No run so far yet, Scott.
Yeah, and I don't know how much of that is game playing. A big number 74. Patrick Johnson looks like a difficult man to move in the middle for Clarksdale,
Yes,
so that may have something to do with it.
So, again, three wide receivers to the left, one to the right. In the shotgun is Hathcock. Wren in the backfield. Blitz off the end. Deep pass in the corner. This time he caught it. All right, we can hear that horn. Beautiful pass to Montgomery over the head of the defender. Again, covered fairly well, Scott, but Colbert just dropped it right in there on a dime.
Yeah, what they always say, there's no defense for a perfect pass.
Absolutely, and that was just a beautiful pitch and catch. And Kirk quickly up with 8:34 left here in the first quarter, up 6-0, going to try to make it 7-0 as Gunnar Vance comes on to try the extra point. Kirk did not run that entire series. All 56 yards were through the air, and that one's going to be good. So, again, 8:34 in the first quarter. Kirk Academy 7, Lee Academy nothing. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Kirk Academy Raider football on Star 92.
That's technically a 4-play drive.
Yeah.
The penalty doesn't count.
No, they had
first down, second down, third down was a long pass.
That's right. Surely they could tackle.
We have the first round picks at Kirk Auto Company.
Ready to trade? We got you at Kirk Auto. Have you seen how much money they're trading football players for?
Have you seen how much money we're giving away for cars that's being traded?
I love talking about cars and trucks. And I love football.
What if we get a car or truck and sell it this football season?
We should sell all the cars during football season and get more cars.
Touchdown. Let's do it.
Join the winning team here at Kirk Auto Company.
There where they could have potentially let it hit and try to let it go out of bounds. I don't know if they saw something and said, hey, let's try to get one up. But good field position. A little bit different than last week where the Kirk defense has really been a lot closer to their side of the 50 than they'd like to be.
So 1st and 10 for Lee Academy, 41-yard line. This one wide receiver to the right, one to the left. I backfield. Stone Street in there at tight end. Under center is Walker. He's going to hand off quickly up the middle, and he is sacked behind the line of scrimmage. Number 23 for Kirk, Walker Staten.
Yeah, that's Staten and Trip Taylor combined on that play.
So we've got a timeout, Lee Academy. So 8:14 left here in the first quarter. Timeout, Lee Academy. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Kirk Academy Raider football on Star 92.
Come on the field.
America's Choice Chemical is a pest control company specializing in mosquito control with over 20 years experience. America's Choice Chemical can help fight the bite with many different options, including a barrier treatment for only $59.95 for an acre. Visit their website at acchemicalco.com or find them on Facebook. America's Choice Chemical is a licensed, bonded, and insured company, and they accept credit cards.
All right, welcome back here to Kirk Academy, where it's Lee Academy and Kirk Academy. Kirk Academy up 7-0 here early, midway actually through the first quarter, 8:13 left.
Our winners are
Second down and about 12. Back at the 39-yard line. Again, I formation, two wide receivers to the right. In the backfield, it's going to be a quick pitch out to number 1 Bird, and he's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage and going to get his way up to the 41-yard line, gain of 2 yards. Tackle there by number 17, Trip Taylor.
And it looked like for a second there on that quick sweep they were going to have a play there, and that Kirk defense really rallied to the ball fast.
3rd down and 10. Boogie Taylor Snyder was over there on that side, dragging the play out and doing what he's supposed to do, and Taylor came in and made the tackle. 2 wide receivers to the left this time, wide side of the field. 1 tight end, eye backfield, Walker under center. Don't see many under center every play these days. Going to be a fake up the middle. He's going to scramble to his right. Got a man open. Oh, get the Stone Street, hit him in the hands, but number 21, Flaught, hit him about the same time there, guy. That was a good defensive play. Kind of hit Stone Street right in the hands, but he was hit about the same time the ball got there.
And I tell you what, number 26, Peyton Mitchell, blew through that line and really rushed and put a pretty good hit on the quarterback there as he was throwing it, and that probably had something to do with that play as well.
So it'll be Walker back to punt again. He's joined right there. Really, okay, now he goes up the line. Back deep is Ferguson. Well, this punt's a little bit better. It's going to hit at the 30, bounce back to the 20. He's going to pick it up. Ferguson's going to come in to the right side, and he's going to be out of bounds. No, they're going to call a penalty on Byers for blocking. Oh, boy. I think they're going to, that was, anyway, we're going to take a 30-second timeout. Back in 30 seconds here on Star 92.
Domino's is giving away $15 million in surprise frees.
Lava cake. Other delivery apps add surprise fees. It's not cheap. At Domino's, we're giving out surprise frees instead.
Frees with an R.
But we're going to let you know ahead of time. Maybe not like this, though. When you order delivery online, you could be surprised with free food, like lava cakes, stuffed cheesy bread, or pizza. Check the Domino's tracker to find out.
Home if you like surprise frees.
So it'll be a 15-yard penalty there for the blindside block, what they're calling, and it'll be 1st and 10, Kirk. Back at the 17-yard line. Kirk up 7-0 here. 7-10 left in the first quarter. A 56-yard drive, opening drive for Kirk all through the air. Again, 4 wide receivers. A.J. Wren in the backfield. In the shotgun is Colbert. He gets the back. Going to sprint to his left, and he's going to run the ball. He's going to get about 5 yards over to his left. He was taken out of bounds there by Montavian Artist there. Nothing really downfield, Scott.
Yeah, that was a good decision there. Don't try to force anything in the good coverage. Just tuck it and pick up what you can.
Going to give him 4 up to the 20. Long 6, short 7. Flaught comes out. Boone comes in. This time 3 wide receivers to the right. Ferguson over to the left by himself. A.J. Wren in the backfield. A.J. Wren still has not touched the ball tonight. All passes. Pass back to caught there, Jack Boone there right at the 31-yard line. I'm not sure.
Oh, boy.
who he was throwing the ball to.
I'll take your word for it.
So it was a wide receiver, Garrett Benson was in front of him, and it went through his hand. I was about to say incomplete. Then all of a sudden, there's Jack Boone caught the ball. So I don't know if that was a mistake in route running, but whatever happened is a first down, Kirk. Up at the 31-yard line. So, again, he rolled to his right and hit the receiver out in the flats. 3 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. A.J. Wren in the slot position. In the shotgun is Colbert. He's rolling to his left this time. Got a man deep, wide open is Jack Boone. Oh, and he overthrew him. He was wide open. Nobody in within 15 yards from him.
Yeah, and that's a tough throw rolling out to your left. You got to turn around on the run, get your shoulders squared up for the throw, and Jack was prepared for it to come over his right, and it went over his left.
He's limping quite noticeably, but I don't know if he's going to stay in or not. He seems to be running a little bit better now. I don't know what he was just out there wide open by himself running, and like you said, he tried to turn around in a different position and come up a little bit limpy. Number 8, Logan Pratt in there for Kirk now. Snapback rush is going to be the first sack of the game for Lee Academy as they blitzed that time and caught caught Cobra before he had a chance to do anything there.
That's number 2, Brian Ray, one of the rare non-sophomores, a junior on this Clarksdale lead defense, came screaming up the middle. Nice play to get the sack.
So all of a sudden it was 1st and 10, now it's 3rd and 20, back from the 21-yard line. Still no running plays for Kirk here in the first quarter, 5-12 and counting. Kirk up 7-0, and we're going to have a timeout. It's going to be a water break timeout, so we'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Kirk Academy Raider football on Star 92.
Hello, and thank you for showing up at the game show from the world-famous Kirk Brothers Sunset. Where should everybody go to buy their next vehicle?
The world-famous Kirk Brothers Sunset in Grenada.
That is correct. How much money can you save?
You're going to say a lot of money?
Woo! Everybody gets savings.
Woo! We love savings.
Kirk can.
Come see us at the world-famous Kirk Brothers Sunset for the Ram Power Days event.
Welcome back here to Kirk Academy. Kirk on a nice drive to open up the game, went 56 yards and it culminated in a 20-yard touchdown pass to Montgomery Ferguson. Still have not run the ball a single time here. We're 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Pratt still in there at 1 wide receiver, 3 wide receivers to the left. Benson, Flawed, and Ferguson. In the backfield is A.J. Wren by himself. In the shotgun is Hathcock. Gets the snap back. A little bit better blocking this time. It's going to be a screen play over to Benson. He gets it up to the number 1 Ferguson. He's going to get a first down there. That's going to be a late flag coming in. Way back from the official, 30 yards back. Going to call a penalty. Going to call an ineligible man downfield. I thought when you threw the ball behind the line of scrimmage.
That pass was in front of the line of
It
scrimmage.
was, okay. Yeah. So it was a screen pass, but it was past the line of scrimmage. So it's going to negate a first down. Nice play there by Kirk. Montgomery Ferguson had 3 blockers, and they were really going to made a nice play, but again, it was not behind the line of scrimmage, so lineman can't be downfield.
Yeah, on 3rd and 20, they picked up about 23 or 24 yards there, but.
So now it's 3rd and 25, back at the 16-yard line. They have to get all the way up to the 41-yard line. Wren in the backfield, 3 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. In the shotgun is Hathcock. He's back to throw. Again, a blitz in there, going to catch him back on the 5-yard line. Culbert's got to try to get rid of that ball if he feels the pressure like that. So it's going to be 4th down and a mile to go back at the 5-yard line. So
that's 24. Justice Duraj on kind of a delayed blitz off the left side there and got past the running back in pass protection and blew that play up.
So it'll be 4th and 36.
I believe they call that a country mile.
A country mile. Back at midfield is number 1. Is that number 1, Scott?
It is.
Aiden Bird. Back to punt is Hathcock. Left-footed, gets a nice driving spiral back over all the way back inside the 45-yard. He fumbles the ball, but he gets on top of it. So a nice 50-yard punt by
55 yards.
Colbert Hathcock, and it's going to give Lee Academy ball back at their own 45-yard line, 1st and 10. So a couple of penalties hurt us that time, Scott. Can't have those penalties.
Yeah, one penalty is hard enough to overcome on a drive, and 2 of them is almost impossible.
So it'll be 1st and 10, Lee Academy. Again, 7-0, 3:59 left here in the first quarter. We're just really getting started. Beautiful night here in Grenada. I woke up this morning, 55 degrees outside this morning. It was just gorgeous, ready for fall. Walker, in quarterback, tells to his do-rah, to his fullback, goes back under center. It's going to be a handoff in the backfield. The Bird is wide open there. He's got some speed. He's getting down the 40, down to the 30, down to the 22-yard line. Just a simple play off tackle, and Kirk just was nobody there.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess good blocking up front by Clarksdale Lee on that play. really sealed it off, and there was nothing but grass between.
They have everybody, the tight ends on the right side, the wide receivers on the right side, so it's to the weak side, as they call it, and it was just nobody over there. And nice run by number 1, Aiden Byrne. This is the deepest penetration into Kirk territory at the 22-yard line, 1st and 10. Again, the I backfield, 2 wide receivers to the right. Walker under center. Going to fake it and keep it himself. He's got some room over to the right side. He's going to be knocked down about the 15-yard line. Nice getting that quarterback keeper spin move, Scott.
Yep, again, that's a quarterback spinner. You fake everything to the left. You sneak out your play side guard, which you don't normally do, and you pull him out to the right as kind of the lead blocker. The quarterback spins around and had a nice hold there.
So it'll be 1st and 10. Well, it'll be 2nd and 3 for Lee Academy down at the 15-yard line. Understands going to be a quick handoff up the middle to the fullback, and he's dragging players down inside. Going to be close to a first down. Dura. And I believe it is going to be a first down. They're waiting to get the official word from the. And it is a first down, Lee Academy. So all of a sudden, Lee's been able to move against this defense.
And that's basically the play that they've been setting up with that quarterback spinner. They're faking it to the fullback. He's spinning out to his right. That time they actually gave it to the fullback and had a nice play there.
So it's 1st and 10 at the 12 or the 11. This time split wide receivers. I backfield. It's going to be a handoff to Bird off the left side. He was going to be hit in the backfield, going to lose a little bit that way. No, he's going to gain about a yard down to the 10. So be 2nd down and 9 back to the 10-yard line. Much better penetration there from the Raiders.
You had somebody, couldn't tell who it was, but somebody busted through the line and kind of got him off the line that the running back wanted to be on, and the defense was able to get to him.
So it'll be 2nd and 9. May have been Lane Goss out there on the tackle. 2nd and 9. Again, the I backfield, tight end left. Going to be a handoff to Bird off the right side, and he is hit at the line of scrimmage, and he's going to gain about a yard. So number 1, Aiden Bird for a yard, be 3rd down, and a long 8 here. Big play here, Scott.
Yeah, it was. I believe I heard Staten get credit for that tackle. Really, you could have just picked a Raider on the field and given it to him. Good job there, gang tackling. Defense really getting to the ball.
1:30 left here in the first quarter. Kirk up 7-0. Lee Pennant driving their first real positive drive of the game. This will be their 3rd possession, and they're inside the 10, in the red zone, as they say. Again, I backfield with 2 wide receivers to the right. It's going to be, again, quarterback draw to the opposite side, and he's going to be hit hard there at the 5-yard line, and it's going to be 4th down and about 2. So
that's number 8, Logan Platt, coming up from his cornerback position and making a nice tackle. And that's the same play they've been running to the right. That time they run it to the left.
Yep, so the quarterback just spins around and runs a quarterback keeper.
Fakes a handoff to the fullback up the middle and then runs right to the opposite side of the field.
So 37 seconds left here in the quarter. And Lee Academy's going for it. 4th and 2 down at the 3-yard line. Up to the line of scrimmage is Walker. In the backfield is Bird. This time's going to be a quick handoff up the middle, and I don't believe he's going to get it. He did not get it. As Kirk held him for a loss as they tried to sneak it up the middle with number 24, Justice Dura. Kirk with a big time stand there.
Boy, I tell you, there was 3 Raiders just waiting on him when he got to the line of scrimmage.
Is there a penalty flag? Or
no flag.
No flag. So it'll be 1st and 10, Kirk. So big hold here. So want to mention Brian Dubard, home repair player of the game, will be voting for today. Restoration, renovation, and remodeling. Give him a call at 662-440-0790. So it'll be 17 seconds left here in the quarter. Kirk up 7-0. Big goal line stand for the Raiders to hold Lee Academy out.
Let's see if we try to establish the run here for the first time really all night.
So, again, 2 wide receivers to the right. We do have a back in the backfield with Wren. Going to be a pitch out to Wren as the sweep, and he's going to break into the clear. He's at the 20. He's at the 30. He's at the 40. He's at the 50. At the 40. Tackled all the way down at the 32-yard line by number 5, Montavian Artis. And at 1.8 seconds left in the quarter, so that's going to be a 60-yard run there for A.J. Wren on his first touch of the night, and that is going to be the end of the quarter. Kirk Academy 7, Lee Academy nothing. A huge run there for A.J. Wren to get Kirk out of the deep in Lee territory. So we'll be back in their own territory. Kirk 7, Lee nothing. End of the first quarter. Back in 30 seconds here on Star 92.
Neal Auto Company in Grenada is dedicated to providing the ultimate automobile buying experience. They have extensive relationships in the dealer community, allowing them to purchase a wide variety of lease return vehicles at exceptional values. This enables Neal Auto to pass along huge savings on the highest quality vehicles, and they offer a full array of financing options to meet your needs. Neal Auto, Sunset Drive, Grenada. Go Kirk Raiders!
Also have the best seat in the house down here to the right, sponsored by Brian Dubard. Some lucky couple down there sitting in the plush seat, getting to watch the game here tonight. The best seat in the house.
Back to that play real quick, if we have time. Just a beautiful play design. The wide receiver quick pitch out to A.J. Wide receivers do a phenomenal job blocking, and then you see some really electric moves from A.J. running down the field.
So 1st and 10 at the 32 of Lee. Going to be a handoff to A.J. again up the middle. He's going to be hit there and going to go down after a gain of about 1. So it'll be 2nd down and 9. Second down tackle there by number 10, Mooney and Dura. Just underway here in the second quarter. Kirk up 7-0 on a 20-yard touchdown pass from Hathcock to Ferguson. That's 2 touchdown passes from that combination in the last 2 games. Kirk taking some time to get the play in. And 8 seconds. Gonna have to hurry to get this one off. 4, 3, 2, 1, and they barely get it off again. Hand off to AJ, and he's going to take some tackles with him down inside the 30, down to about the 28-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd down and a long 5 for Kirk. Down at the 27. I can't see as well as I used to, Scott. But that's the 28-yard line.
That's right.
So 10:45 left here in the second quarter. Kirk up 7-0. 2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. Buchanan at the H-back. In motion goes Benson. Going to be a quick pitch again to A.J. Wren, but he's going to be hit in the backfield this time by number 23, Jack Mohead, and it's going to be a loss on the play of about 7 yards all the way back to the 33-yard line. So it'll be 4th down and 12.
A.J. took the pitch there, wanted to go left, looked up. There's a couple guys, so we tried to reverse field. There were 3 or 4 guys over there and really nowhere to go on that play.
So it'll be 4th and 12 at the 33. Looks like Kirk may be going for it. 3 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. Hubbard in there for Kirk. Pass out in the back, out in the flats to Flock, but he's going to be tackled after just a short gain of about 1 or 2. So it'll be turnover on downs, back to Lee Academy. Good after a big 60-yard run from A.J. Wren. Kirk is stopped there just at the 33-yard line, so it'll be ball back to Lee Academy at their 32-yard line. So Kirk got to play some defense here again, try to get the ball back.
Yeah, and this feels like a big spot. This young Lee offense is getting excited, jumping up and down, running onto the field. We need this experienced defense to come in and stop the momentum.
Yep, so it's two wide receivers right, one on the left, Bird in the tailback position. Going to be a handoff to Bird on the left side, and he's got some field, but he slips down, and he's kind of tackled there by Ferguson. Little 50, maybe a
little extracurricular there after the play.
If it's number 55 for Lee, I don't know what they're going to call. Got two flags on the field, I believe.
Yeah,
they're going to maybe send 55 to the
55 for Clarksdale, and number 1 for Kirk are going to get to watch the next play.
So we'll see what the call is. Dead ball, personal foul. Kirk, dead ball, personal foul, Lee. So those penalties offset.
On the play are offsetting personal foul.
And so it'll be after the play was over. So it'll be 2nd down and 7 at the 36-yard line. So, Scott, did it make the players come out now or something or what?
Well, I don't know if the officials felt like they needed to de-escalate something or I don't know.
So, again, 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 9:17 left here in the first half. Kirk up 7-0. Walker behind the center. Going to be a pass this time. Going to be a wide open number 10 over on sidelines for the complete.
Number 10, Ryan Mooney.
And it's going to be number 10, Ryan Mooney. And we're going to have personal foul, roughing the passer added on to that one. And so it'll give the 15 yards more for Lee Academy.
And I'll tell you what, that was a good play, but actually watching that play, they wanted to throw a screen pass to the running back, and number 55, Rodney Deffenbaugh, came in and recognized it. It was 55, Deffenbaugh.
Yeah, but Presley's having his number. He's
okay, Presley.
Yeah.
55, Ethan Presley comes in, recognizes it, squats, gets in the quarterback's way, and he ends up throwing a phenomenal pass. And then we've got a roughing the passer on top of it, so this is really twice now the furthest pinned back this Kirk defense has been in a couple of weeks.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Lee Academy at the 32-yard line. 1 wide receiver right, 1 to the left, eye backfield. Same 2 running backs, Durrah and Bird. Under center is Walker. It's going to be a handoff in the backfield to Bird. He's met in the backfield, and he's going to be tackled back there by Cashaw and Presley. No gain on the play.
Number 52, Trey Cashaw, is just living in the backfield.
So no gain, be 2nd down and 10 at the 32.5-yard line. 8:50 left here in the first half. Kirk 7, lead nothing. Wide receiver to the left, 1 to the right. Again, the eye backfield with the tight end, just very traditional set. Under center is Walker. Going to hand it off in the backfield again. Trey Cashaw back there for a sack in the backfield. Number 52, Trey Cashaw.
No, your radio didn't skip. That's Trey Cashaw again in the backfield for the Kirk defense.
This time he's going to lose 5 yards back all the way back to the 37-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down, and we'll say 15, and Lee Academy's going to call a timeout. So we'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Kirk Academy Raider football. The Raiders up 7-0 here in the second quarter.
State Bank will always take care of its customers.
This past April was 13 years that Grenada State Bank has been involved in the Grenada community because of the trust that this community has in Grenada State Bank. And for that, Grenada State Bank says thank you.
Personally for me, I've worked at the bank for many years. I truly love my job.
Grenada State Bank will always be here for you.
Grenada State Bank, a branch of Cleveland State Bank. Bank on a better future with us.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 407859.
All right, welcome back here to Kirk Academy. Lee Academy is inside Kirk territory again for the second time tonight. This is their fourth possession. 8:12 left here in the first half. Kirk up 7-0. Walker in there at quarterback, under center every play. Wide receivers to the left, alongside a tight end on that left side with the I backfield, Dura and Bird. Under center. It's going to be a drop back to pass. He's going to be pressured. It's going to be long pass. Oh, the referee was 30 yards from the play. He's going to throw a flag. And one 10 yards from the flag. Didn't throw anything. So
that's tough there.
So it is when the referee 30 yards at least away from the flag penalty throws a flag, and the one they're right there at it doesn't, and we'll see what they call. Probably pass interference. Pass interference on Kirk. So it'll be a first down. 15-yard penalty.
That's tough there, not just only the converting the first down, but, I mean, your defensive line and linebackers blitzed, really got through there, and he was honestly throwing it away.
Yeah, he was just throwing it.
He was just chunking it.
So I don't know if that's automatic first down or not. It must not be. So it'll be 3rd down and 2.
And bring up 4th down and about a yard and a half.
3rd down and a 2. Under center's Walker. Going to hand it off in the backfield to Bird. He's going to be hit again back in the backfield. Going to be a big loss. That time Trip Taylor and Mason Byers back there to make the stop. So it'll be 4th down now, all the way back at the 27-yard line. So it's going to be 4th down and about 4.
Didn't they call pass interference on the last play?
Well, I thought they did, Scott, but they just marked off the yardage and didn't.
He certainly signaled pass interference, and that's an automatic first down.
That's what maybe in high school it's not. I don't know. But they called pass interference, but marked off the yardage, but it was short of the first down. And so, again, under center is Walker. In the backfield is Bird. It's going to be a quarterback keeper, and he's going to be sacked in the backfield. He's not going to have a chance. So it'll be another 4th down stop by Kirk Academy. It'll be Kirk Academy ball on the turnover on downs. So that's 3 straight turnover on downs for between the two teams, and it'll be Kirk ball 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line of Kirk. So again, another nice defensive series there for Kirk, Scott.
Yeah, that defensive line really getting in the backfield and creating some problem. And as a former defensive lineman, I love seeing that.
Well, I think we, again, some of this is due to some defensive players getting to sit down on the sideline and get some rest. And most of the Lee Academy guys seem to be going both ways. But Kirk is going to have it 1st and 10 up at the 33-yard line. 2 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. 2 seconds, and they're going to have to call a timeout again after that 25-second clock. You just don't have much time to get it out there. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Back here on Star 92, you're listening to Kirk Academy Raider football.
H&W Compounding in Grenada combines high-quality products with personalized care. Every prescription dispensed is made in the lab by experienced pharmacists specializing in bioidentical hormones, dermatologic, dental, veterinary, and much more. They believe that being a local independent pharmacy means providing services to patients that are customized to meet their needs. Serving and supporting the Grenada area for over 50 years. Brewster's H&W Compounding, Grenada.
2 other starters that would be out. All right, 1st and 10 for Kirk at the 27-yard line. 2 wide receivers right and left. A.J. Wren in the backfield. In motion is Benson. Back to pass is Colbert. He's going to take off running. He's all the way up to the 37-yard line. Gain of about 8. And Scott, that's been open 2 or 3 times if he just wanted to take it and run this time.
Yeah, another good decision there by Colbert. You roll out. You kind of got that clock going in your head. I need to do something. You see those linebackers are turned around not looking at you, so just run where they should be and pick up 8 yards, and let's go to 2nd down.
He was run out of bounds over on the lee sideline. So still waiting for the clock to start. There it goes. 7:48 left here in the second quarter. Kirk up 7-0. Again, the shotgun is Colbert. He's rolling to his left. Got a pass that was incomplete. I didn't see a signal there, just a whistle blew. Good try there by Montgomery, Scott.
Yeah, and that's a tough throw. Like we said earlier, rolling across to your left, you got to turn and get your body square. But a good effort there to almost come in with that pass.
So 3rd and a long one up at the 37-yard line of Kirk.
Let's get the ball to A.J. Wren here.
So it'll be 3 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. In the backfield is Wren. Got a pass out to Flout, but he couldn't hold it. It was right behind him. So it's going to bring up 4th down. And it's going to be a punting situation for Kirk. So couldn't take advantage of the stopping the lee, and they're going to have to turn it over. Back to punt. Back to punt is half-cock.
Boy, and Colbert really booted a beautiful punt his last time. We'll see if he can do that again and pin this Clarksdale defense or offense back.
Yeah, over 50 yards on his last punt. No rush at all by Lee Academy, so he can just punt it. And that is a nice high spiral punt, fair catch. Going to hit and roll down inside. Oh, he's going to finally get on it at the 20-yard line. So another beautiful punt, 10, 20, 30, 45 yards. So a couple of really nice punts there for Colbert. Well, 1st and 10, Lee Academy at their own 20-yard line, 7:22 left here in the first half. Scott, Kirk opened up, went right down the field, drove 56 yards in 4 plays, and we thought it may be a blowout. But as we mentioned in the pregame, Coach Rick Johnston will always have his team playing good defense. He's made some adjustments, and Kirk's struggled to move the ball here the last quarter and a half.
Yeah, but as you kind of mentioned earlier, this front 7 for Kirk on his defense is rested. They're getting to take a break on offense, and their defense is keeping them in the game.
So, again, 1st and 10 at the 20. Backs on high backfield. It's going to be a handoff to Bird up the middle. He's hit by Cashaw and tackled there after a gain of about 3.
And that was a nice job there by Trey. They tried to cut block him, hit him low. He felt it, just kind of stood up, pushed the lineman down, and stepped up and made the play.
So it'll be 2nd down and 7 at the 23. 7 minutes left here in the second quarter. One wide receiver to the left. Now 2 wide receivers to the left. Again, a tight end on the right side. High backfield, and under center is Walker. He's swinging to his right. He's got an open man there, and he's going to be nice hit there by Jack Boone, and it'll be incomplete. And just a good football play there by Boone. The wide receivers, I believe that's Mooney, getting up slow, and he's going to get up. And nice defensive play there by Jack.
Boy, I tell you, we saw Jack last week on finishing some runs late in that game, and now tonight, Jack Boone, when he gets near the football, you better get ready.
So number 10 is gingerly walking across the field. Looks like he's coming out on his own power. They're going to give him time to get off the field. He's being replaced by number 8, Will Mosier. And it'll be, going to have official timeout. So we're going to take one more timeout. Kirk 7, Lee nothing. 6:34 left in the first half. Back in 30 seconds here on Star 92.
Family Health Clinic of Grenada's mission is to provide personalized, high-quality care on an as-needed or preventative basis. They are a full-service family practice offering primary care, well child exams, annual sports and DOT physicals, full lab testing, diabetes management, and women's health care in a friendly, relaxed atmosphere. Family Health Clinic with Jennifer Goss and Rebecca Franklin, Sunset Drive, Grenada. Good luck, Kirk Academy Raiders and Raiderettes.
All right, welcome back here to Kirk Academy Field, where Kirk is up 7-0. They score on the very first possession and not scored since. But that good defense that is on a 6-quarter shutout streak is still playing really good defense. 2 wide receivers right, under center is Walker. Back to throw. Going to be hit as he threw the ball, and it's going to be really short, but could not be caught there. And he was hit hard there, but good legal hit there as he was stayed in there as long as he could.
Boy, he had a receiver with a step back there, but number 6 Mason Byers and 52 Trey Cashew got through and really rushed his throw and put him on the ground.
Yeah, it was almost intercepted by Boone. So it'll be 4th down for Lee. The 23-yard line. Back deep is Ferguson. Back to punt is a shaky Walker. He was slow to get up. Snap back is good. And then, it looked like it's almost blocked, but it's going to go out of bounds at the 45-yard line. So
we got a flag on the play.
So it's going to be foul. Penalty flag on the play.
I believe that's going to be on Lee, but
no, it's going to be another.
I don't know what that signal is. Personal foul against the Colts is what the PA announcer said, but he's pointing against Kirk, isn't he?
Yeah, I believe he is.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, he's pointing against Kirk. It's a crack. It's that same crackback block. Or that. Oh, now they're saying.
I don't know what they're.
Which now they are going to go back against Kirk. So penalties really set Kirk back tonight. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Ferguson, Flock, and Boone in there at wide receivers. Buchanan and Hubbard in there at the running back. And it'll be 1st and 10 Kirk. Hathcock in the shotgun. Snap back, give it to Hubbard out. He's going to get some room out on the outside. He makes a move at the 40. Being drugged down all the way down to the 45-yard line. Nice run there by Theron Hubbard as he got some room out to the outside and made a good move there, Scott.
Yeah, nice play there by Hubbard. The play was kind of designed to go up the middle. He was patient, saw a hole open up to the left side, bounced it off, and he's off to the races.
So it'll be 1st and 10. Kirk, gain of 13 yards out to the 45-yard line. 5:58 left here in the quarter. Kirk up 7-0. Again, 2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. Buchanan and Hubbard in the backfield. Going to hand it off to him again up the middle. He breaks it right up the middle, wide open down to the slung all the way down inside Lee Academy territory, all the way down to the 40-yard line. So nice handoff right up the middle. Good blocking up front.
Yeah, they parted the red C on that, or the white C on that one, I guess. The red jerseys parted the white jerseys, and another nice run there by Hubbard.
So it's 1st and 10, 2 back-to-back runs for Hubbard. Again, another that's a 15-yard run. Going to be a handoff to Hubbard again. He's, again, going to gain a good yardage there on 1st down, maybe about 3. Tackle there by Duras. Duras made a lot of tackles for Lee Academy.
And what you're seeing here is back when I played with Scott Martin was our coach. He'd tell us we'd run the play till it worked, and then we'd run it till it wouldn't work. And they're really just running the same play up the middle. The offensive line's blocking.
So Wren checks in for Hubbard. Good 3 runs there by Hubbard. Wren in the backfield along with be a handoff to Wren. He breaks into the secondary, going to gain 5, 6, 7 yards all the way down to the 31-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd down and about 1. As you say, they're just kind of running over there behind McKay and Presley and Boogie and
you got your up back there.
Dykes and up back Walker Staten
going in, and that offensive line in red is really starting to lean on folks.
It's going to be a quick pitch this time out to Wren. He's going to get the first down. More, that's a 25 down inside the 25-yard line. No flags on the play. First down, Kirk.
And that was a nice play call there by Coach Beard. That Clarksdale really stacked the box there. You pitch it out and let your playmaker go make a play. And he really finished that run pretty well, too.
Exactly. That was a good play call there. They had stacked the box much like what North Delta did last week. Again, in the shotgun, it's going to be a handoff to A.J. He's going to break it out to the outside, keeps his balance, and going to be taken down after a long gain of about 2 yards down to the 19-yard line, maybe the 20. So
really that's just a good effort by A.J. They should have had him in the backfield for a loss of 1 or 2, and he's able to fight through, break a tackle, and gain 2 or 3 yards there.
So they do give him down to the 19-yard line. 2nd down and 8. 3:32 left here in the first half. Kirk up 7-0, driving on about a 57-yard drive at this point in time. And the shotgun going to hand it off to Wren again. He's going to be tackled by Dura after a gain of about another 2 yards. So it's going to be 3rd down and 6.
We've been all run so far on this drive.
Buchanan and Hubbard check in for Kirk. Staten and Wren check out. 3rd down and 6 at the 16, 17-yard line. 2:56 and running. 20 seconds on the play clock.
No reason to get in a hurry here.
Sure, you're probably in 2-down territory now. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Hubbard in the backfield along with Hathcock. Going to be sacked in the backfield by Dura. They blitzed, and Dura came from number 50. Yeah, no, it was Dura. He has made a lot of tackles for Lee Academy Knights. So it'll be 4th down.
And that was just a busted play there, a little miscommunication. I believe Hathcock wanted the inside zone read, and Hubbard went to go for the pitch, that quick pitch to the outside. Just that happens sometimes.
So it's going to be a loss of 6. So it's going to be 4th down and 12 back at the 23-yard line. I believe Kirk's going to let the clock go down and maybe call a timeout and try to set up a 4th down play. Clock is running down. We have 8 seconds on the play clock. And that's what coach is going to do. He's going to call a timeout. So with 1:46 left here in the first half, Kirk Academy 7, Lee Academy nothing. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on Star 92.
Family Health Clinic of Grenada's mission is to provide personalized, high-quality care on an as-needed or preventative basis. They are a full-service family practice offering primary care, well-child exams, annual sports and DOT physicals, full lab testing, diabetes management, and women's health care in a friendly, relaxed atmosphere. Family Health Clinic with Jennifer Goss and Rebecca Franklin, Sunset Drive, Grenada. Good luck, Kirk Academy Raiders and Raiderettes.
So we got 4th down and 12 at the 23-yard line of Lee Academy for Kirk. They have driven from their own 30 down to the 20. Some 50 yards. They got inside about the 16-yard line and lost a couple of plays, and now it's 4th down. Wren and Buchanan in the backfield. In the shotgun, 2 wide receivers right. Back to drop, throw is wide open. Wren, he goes up and catches the ball and goes into the end zone. No flags on the play. And Wren is really a good receiver. Last week we saw him go up and get the ball.
It went up and caught it at its highest point, jumped up, came down, absorbed a couple of hits, and got in the end zone.
So a nice 23-yard pass from from Colbert. Gunner, that's been a few years ago. Colbert Hathcock with 1:34 left in the first half. Kirk up 13-0. Gunner Vance on to kick the extra point. Hathcock with the hold. The kick is good. With 1:34 left in the half. Kirk 14, Lee 0. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Kirk Academy Raider Football on Star 92.
Cross Country Seeds is there for you in every season. From planting to harvest, hunting to cooking up the catch, they carry pottery, wind chimes, and decorations to make your home country fresh. And look no further than Cross Country Seeds for all of your pet, hunting dog, or farm animal feed and medications. Cross Country Seeds is there for you in every season. Sunset Loop, Grenada. Good luck, Kirk Academy Raiders, from everyone at Cross Country Seeds.
10-yard drive, 10 play.
Welcome back here to Kirk Academy, where the Raiders have taken a 14-0 lead there off second touchdown pass of the evening for Colbert Hathcock. This one to A.J. Wren. And Kirk will be kicking off as Gunner Vance is set up here. No scoring from about the first 3 minutes of the game until now. We had a long drought there in the first quarter and second quarter, but Kirk, again, with stout defense. And Gunner going to come up and going to kick the ball. And we called at the 25-yard line. And it's going to be Bird, I believe it is. He's going to get up to the 40, maybe the 39. So it'll be Aiden Bird on the reception, and he's going to run it up. Let's see where they spotted at.
Ball will be spotted near the 38-yard line.
38-yard line, 1st and 10 lead with 1:29 left. Kirk up 14-0. So it'll be.
Let's see if this experienced defense from Kirk can really close out this half strong.
So it's Walker again under center, Bird and Duval in the backfield. Wide receiver split left and right. Tight end traditional set. Under center is Walker. Going to be a handoff to Bird in the backfield. He just crashing through defense there. Cashaw, number 51, Boogie. Several defensive players there. A loss of 1 on the play. 2nd down on 11. Boogie Snyder on the stop along with Trey Cashaw.
That left side, but really the entire defensive line has played well for Kirk tonight.
Lane Goss, Peyton Mitchell, Trey Cashaw, and Boogie Snyder. 2nd and 11. 2 wide receivers right. It's going to be a handoff quick to Durrah. He's in the backfield. I mean in the secondary, and he's tackled there by number 1, Montgomery Ferguson. He's going to barely get enough for the first down, so that's going to be we'll call it a 12-yard run up to the 49 of Lee Academy. They're still in their own territory. 28 seconds. Clock is running. I don't believe Lee. I thought they do have a timeout, but they're kind of clock. We're trying to get the clock set right. So 32 seconds left on the clock. I don't know why they won't.
The clock stop on the first down.
But then it starts right back up, so I don't know why it stopped. It was a play in the field, but again, is in the backfield is going to be Walker throwing on the run. Caught there by number 14. He's Going down finally at the 38-yard line. 21 seconds left. Nice play there, number 14.
Yeah, they lined up a little different that time. Instead of the fullback being directly behind the center, they had him moved over kind of like an H-back, rolled out behind him. Really was pretty pressured on that pass, but threw a nice pass rolling out to his right. And that's an opportunity there. We're in this timeout right now for Clarksdale, and Coach Jay and that coaching staff saying, hey, man, get out of bounds. Stay at the timeout for us. He tried to fight and pick up some more yardage, but you'd rather save that timeout.
Well, I know they've called, had to be their third timeout. I don't believe they have any timeouts. They called one in the first quarter, one in the second quarter, and now this second one, but the scoreboard still has a third one. But anyway, ball was a 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. That was a 13-yard reception by Walt Bell. He's out at one wide receiver. Tanner Favors out the other wide receiver. Again, Bird and Dura in the backfield. Under center is Walker. 21 seconds left. Again, Walker back to pass. Out on the pitch out in the backfield of Bird. He's got some room. He could be gone. Going to go down into the touchdown. Aiden Bird on the little short pitch out to the left. He just outran everybody, Scott.
The old screen pass. Good time to call that play. Really haven't shown anything like that all night. Kirk was set up there to really kind of in their base defense and just kind of got caught off guard there by that. Jack Boone made a heck of an effort, almost pushed him out of bounds before he got in, but he dove from about the 3 or 4 yard line and crossed the goal line.
Well, the good news is Kirk will get the ball to start the second half. In to kick the extra point is Tanner Favor. Pitch snapback is good, and the kick looks good. So with 9 seconds left in the first half, Kirk 14, Lee Academy 7, back in 30 seconds here on Star 92.
Get lost! Lost Pizza in Grenada, that is. A menu filled with appetizers, salads, sandwiches, build your own or signature pizzas, Mississippi Delta hot tamales, dessert, and a new selection of lunch specials is what you're going to find at Lost Pizza. It's an outstanding atmosphere for birthdays as well. No wonder they were voted Mississippi Magazine's best pizza in 2019. 601 Old Hickory Drive. Open 7 days a week. Go Kirk Raiders and Raiderettes from everyone at Lost Pizza in Grenada.
All right, 9 seconds left here in the half. Be Kirk receiving here, then they will be receiving the second half kickoff as well. So just unable to stop the Aiden Bird. He had good speed, and I believe his sister plays basketball, I would bet. And she was a really, really good athlete in basketball. I think she's graduated now, but Walker is the punter, he's the kicker, he's the quarterback, he's does a lot of things for Lee Academy. Whistle blows, and back deep is Ferguson and Hubbard. Going to be a kick back. They're going to let offsides on Lee Academy, so they'll have to kick it again. Montgomery had the ball. He was going to take off, but they blew the whistle, so it'll be offsides on Lee Academy.
First kickoff of the night for Lee Academy. And we got a fan telling the referee they've been lining up offsides all night on kickoffs, which technically is not incorrect.
No, you're right. So it'll be back to the 35-yard line. We'll do this one again with Walker. Coach Johnston nicely picks up the flag and hands it back to the official. 9 seconds left here. Walker, squib kick. Lane Goss gets it and goes right to the ground at the 40-yard line. Half a second goes off the clock. So Kirk will have one play at the 40-yard line.
And I'll tell you, I don't know what you do here. If you go conservative, like you said, we get the ball coming out of the half, just take a knee, go to halftime, or we saw last week Colbert Hathcock can get the ball to the end zone from here, very close to it. You might try to roll him out to his right, see if you can get Wren or Boone or Ferguson, one of those guys downfield, and make a play.
Just don't want to give up a long interception return. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Kirk at the 40-yard line. Wren out to the right by himself. Back to drop his half-cock. Throws it deep to Montgomery. Montgomery had gotten behind the line, but he's going to be intercepted. He had gotten behind the line, but it was underthrown. So at the end of the first half, Kirk Academy 14, Lee Academy 7. We'll be back. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout and back here to Kirk Academy for some halftime highlights. You're listening to Kirk Academy Raider football on Star 92.
We, as Farm Bureau agents, not only sell the company for Farm Bureau, but we sell ourselves. And your insurance is only as good as your agent. And if you've got someone that you know is there and available 24/7, you've got their cell phone number, you can call them with any question at any time. And we have a local Farm Bureau here in Grenada, but then our state is all just in the state of Mississippi. We're right here with you at home, too. I am Marianne Bell with Farm Bureau Insurance in Grenada, Mississippi, and we are the home team.
Meet your beauty BFF, Merle Norman's Ultra Powder Foundation. Your best foundation forever. It's ultra versatile, letting you apply wet or dry. Buildable for sheer to full coverage with a velvety matte flawless finish. And a wide range of shades from light to dark that work for any skin type. Ultra Powder Foundation. Your best foundation forever. Merle Norman. Visit your nearest Merle Norman Cosmetic Studio for your personalized service.
America's Choice Chemical is a pest control company specializing in mosquito control with over 20 years experience. America's Choice Chemical can help fight the bite with many different options, including a barrier treatment for only $59.95 for an acre. Visit their website at acchemicalco.com or find them on Facebook. America's Choice Chemical is a licensed, bonded, and insured company, and they accept credit cards.
We had the first round picks at Kirk Auto Company.
Ready to trade? We got you at Kirk Auto.
Have you seen how much money they're trading football players for?
Have you seen how much money we're giving away for cars that's being traded?
I love talking about cars and trucks.
And I love football.
What if we get a car or truck and sell it this football season?
We should sell all the cars during football season and get more cars.
Touchdown. Let's do it.
Join the winning team here at Kirk Auto Company.
Is it time for your yearly eye checkup? A Look Ahead Optics in Grenada is there for you. Get your contacts updated by Dr. Eddie Brown or Dr. Justin Zampella, or the outstanding staff at A Look Ahead Optics can show you the great variety of name brand awesome glasses they have. Check out their Maui Gym, Revo, and other great sunglasses. A Look Ahead Optics, 1329 Sunset Drive in Grenada. Open Monday through Friday.
Domino's Carside Delivery. Just pull up to the store, check. Domino's is giving away $15 million in surprise frees.
Lava cake. Other delivery apps add surprise fees.
It's not cheap.
At Domino's, we're giving out surprise frees instead.
Frees with an R.
But we're gonna let you know ahead of time. Maybe not like this, though. When you order delivery online, you could be surprised with free food, like lava cakes, stuffed cheesy bread, or pizza. Check the Domino's tracker to find out.
Honk if you like surprise frees.
We'll quickly recap the scoring here in the first half. Kirk kicked off to Lee Academy, held them three and out, and got the ball back, and then went on a 4-play, 56-yard drive, all passing, and that culminated in a 23-yard pass, to Montgomery Ferguson with 8:34 left in the first quarter, and Kirk quickly jumped up 7-0. We then went the rest of that quarter, and almost 11 minutes into the second quarter with no score, back and forth, 3 or 4 times the two teams were held on fourth down turnovers. And but with 1:34 left in the first half, Kirk went on a 10-play, 70-yard drive. And that ended in a 23-yard pass from Hathcock to A.J. Wren, who went up high to get the ball and was hit a couple of times, but able to get into the end zone. So a 10-play, 70-yard drive, and Kirk's up 14-0. Kirk then kicked off and had, I think, third down at one point on one of the first opening drive, but then Lee Academy got a couple of nice pass plays and down to Walt Bell. And then with just a few seconds left in the first half, Walker threw it to number 1, Aiden Bird, the tailback, out of the backfield, a little screen pass. And they had everybody, all the other receivers to the right side. Good play call, and he was able to sprint to the end zone, almost tackled there at the 4 or 5 yard line by Jack Boone, but he was unable to get him out of bounds. And with the extra point, with 9 seconds left in the first half, Lee got on the scoreboard. So again, at the halftime, it's 14-7, Kirk Academy. I want to go ahead and just give you some of our fine sponsors here. We could not put these games on the radio, on TV for your watching enjoyment without our fine Kirk sponsors. Kirk Academy football sponsors, Landmark Realty of Grenada, Save More Drugs and Gifts, Kirk Auto Company, they've been a long-time sponsor of Kirk Academy, The Insurance Mart, Sonic of Grenada, Horan and Horan, Kevin Horan and Attorneys at Law there, again, been a long-time sponsor. Domino's of Grenada, Farm Bureau Insurance of Grenada, Neal Auto Company of Grenada, Ward and Henry Bristers, their compounding pharmacy here in Grenada, and the Family Health Clinic. Also, Kirk Brothers Sunset, First Health Pharmacy. Go see David Noble there for some pharmaceutical needs there. Grocery Basket, Renaissance Bank, and Scott Petroleum of Grenada. Quick Care Pharmacy, Grenada State Bank, Wade Incorporated, 2020 Eye Care, and also, again, your state representative, Kevin Horan. So, again, some nice sponsors that we have that really make this available for us to put here on the radio and broadcast for Kirk Academy Sports. We also want to recognize that Brian Dubard is sponsoring the home repair, restoration, renovation, and remodeling business he has. 440-0790 if you need some. We measure up with Brian Dubard and home repair business. He sponsors our home repair player of the game that we'll be announcing later in the broadcast. So, again, Scott, it was a tale of kind of all Kirk there for about, 29 minutes, and then Lee Academy kind of woke up and drove the ball and got a touchdown.
Yeah, they scored on the big play, but before that even, they had busted off a couple of good runs and really kind of started to find a rhythm there. So, Coach Beard and the coaching staff is going to have to talk about some things at halftime and try to figure out some adjustments and figure out a way to slow down this rushing attack that's kind of starting to find some life.
Well, again, it's just natural tendency. You shut them down the entire half. You just got a minute left. Let's go get in the locker room, rest up, come back, and just sometimes you get kind of just lose your focus a little bit.
You just relax a little bit. We're dealing with 15, 16, 17-year-old kids, and sometimes you feel like you got this one in the bag, and you get a wake-up call.
Well, hopefully they'll get things in the locker room. They do have the lead, and we'll get the ball to start the second half. So that's a good thing. So we're going to take another 3-minute timeout. We'll be back with some more activities here on Star 92. You're listening to Kirk Academy Raider Football.
Ready for a new roof? Well, nobody ever really is. But when you need one, we hope you'll think of Dixie Roofing Incorporated in Winona. They are licensed, insured, bonded, and one of the most respected in the business. Residential, commercial, flat, shingles, or metal, they've literally got you covered. Dixie Roofing is a family business established in 1966 and still family operated using the same honest principles.
Specializes in
Let them carry your groceries to your car at the Grocery Basket in Grenada. You will see helpful, friendly staff from the minute you walk in until the last grocery bag is placed in your vehicle. They offer fresh produce and their meat is cut daily. The neat and clean environment will enhance your pleasant shopping experience. The Grocery Basket, 1770 Commerce Street, where we put more in your basket for less. Like them on Facebook. Good luck to the Kirk Academy Raiders from everyone at the Grocery Basket.
Neal Auto Company in Grenada is dedicated to providing the ultimate automobile buying experience. They have extensive relationships in the dealer community, allowing them to purchase a wide variety of lease return vehicles at exceptional values. This enables Neal Auto to pass along huge savings on the highest quality vehicles, and they offer a full array of financing options to meet your needs. Neal Auto, Sunset Drive, Grenada. Go Kirk Raiders!
I would consider Grenada home. I've been in this area my whole life. People here in Grenada are very genuine, and we believe in family. Even before I became owned as an agent, my home, my car insurance, and everything was with Farm Bureau already. We're here in the community. I'm a phone call away or a text message away. Anything happen, I'll be there for you. At the football games on Friday night, we're there. The baseball games, we're there. I am George Chandler with Farm Bureau Insurance in Grenada. We are the home team.
Meet your beauty BFF, Merle Norman's Ultra Powder Foundation. Your best foundation forever. It's ultra versatile, letting you apply wet or dry. Buildable for sheer to full coverage with a velvety matte flawless finish. And a wide range of shades from light to dark that work for any skin type. Ultra Powder Foundation. Your best foundation forever. Merle Norman. Visit your nearest Merle Norman Cosmetic Studio for your personalized service.
Get lost! Lost Pizza in Grenada, that is. A menu filled with appetizers, salads, sandwiches, build your own or signature pizzas, Mississippi Delta hot tamales, dessert, and a new selection of lunch specials is what you're going to find at Lost Pizza. It's an outstanding atmosphere for birthdays as well. No wonder they were voted Mississippi Magazine's best pizza in 2019. 601 Old Hickory Drive. Open 7 days a week. Go Kirk Raiders and Raiderettes from everyone at Lost Pizza in Grenada.
It's really hard to have those routines, and glad that they're able to be out here and support the Raiders. Looks like we may have gotten one hurt actually on this routine. I see one on the sideline here that may have been a little pain there. It's not good to see.
Well, I've got you a couple of scores if you want to hear from around the district.
Absolutely.
Obviously here at in Grenada, Kirk's up 14-7 over Lee. Bio up 21-0 over North Delta at halftime. North Delta obviously being a district game for Kirk, our district opponent. And in the second quarter, I've got Canton 20, Oak Hill 7. So Oak Hill being in District 4, or District 4A, District 1 here with Kirk, North Delta, and I can't find a score for the Marshall game. And also our friends across the street, Grenada High School, I've got 21-0 at the half against Hernando. So Coach Kuhn and his team looks like they're playing good ball right here at halftime too. But really, like you said here, this Kirk game, you feel like you've really played pretty good defensively. Trey Cashew and Cashaw and Boogie Snyder and those guys up front have really done a good job. Just you had a couple of running plays there at the end, and the screen pass, I believe, on third down that kind of got you. But you feel like Coach can get the guys settled down, refocus like we talked about, and come out and let really want to see if Kirk try to run the ball a little bit more. Had some success there towards the end of the half. And as you mentioned, a lot of that is that a lot of that offensive line for Kirk is watching the defense play. A lot of that defensive line for Kirk is watching the offense play. And for Clarksdale, they're a young team, and most of those guys are playing both ways. You really feel like if you can get into the late in the third and the fourth quarter, you got an opportunity there to really just start leaning on guys and just kind of wear them down.
And that seemed to be happening in the second quarter. As we neared the end of the second quarter, again, Kirk had the two nice plays there by Bell and Bird that were able to get the touchdown for Lee, but they were having their way a little bit more there in that second quarter on the offensive line versus Lee. And again, as you mentioned, the being able to rest some guys and not have to play both ways is a big key to the ball game.
You basically got that front seven: Mitchell, Cashaw, Snyder, Goss, and then Taylor, Byers, and Staten. I don't know that Staten subs in a little bit at the H back there, kind of a blocking situation. But other than that, those guys don't play offense, and that really, really helps you out.
Absolutely. So it should pay off here in the second quarter. So, again, Kirk Academy trying to win their second district game, go 2-0 in a conference, and their first three-game winning streak in quite some time here at Kirk Academy. So, again, the field is still just in gorgeous shape, a beautiful KA and red, white, and blue out on the field. And again, Scott, it's hard to believe 20 years ago tomorrow was 9/11, and I was actually out in Dallas at a meeting, and when we got the tragic news of that happening, and I had flown out there, and obviously all flights were shut down, and was lucky enough to be able to rent a car and drive back. But again, our nation will never forget the instant, the tragic loss of lives in New York that day on September 11th, 2001. So
I was right here at Kirk Academy when it happened.
So it was a time that just to remember and thank our first responders, our firemen, our policemen, all those people who give of their time and sometimes their life protecting and serving others. And we just want to say thank you to them here in Grenada and around this great country of ours. So we're going to take one more 2-minute timeout, and we'll be back with the second half. You're listening to Kirk Academy Raider Football on Star 92.
America's Choice Chemical is a pest control company specializing in mosquito control with over 20 years experience. America's Choice Chemical can help fight the bite with many different options, including a barrier treatment for only $59.95 for an acre. Visit their website at acchemicalco.com or find them on Facebook. America's Choice Chemical is a licensed, bonded, and insured company, and they accept credit cards.
This is how they serve.
It's easier.
Hello, and thank you for showing up at the game show from the world-famous Kirk Brothers Sunset. Where should everybody go to buy their next vehicle?
The world-famous Kirk Brothers Sunset in Grenada.
That is correct. How much money can you save?
I'm going to say a lot of money.
Woo! Everybody gets savings.
Woo! We love savings.
Kirk Kayan.
Come see us at the world-famous Kirk Brothers Sunset for the Ram Power Days event.
From high school football with Florida.
H&W Compounding in Grenada combines high-quality products with personalized care. Every prescription dispensed is made in the lab by experienced pharmacists specializing in bioidentical hormones, dermatologic, dental, veterinary, and much more. They believe that being a local independent pharmacy means providing services to patients that are customized to meet their needs. Serving and supporting the Grenada area for over 50 years. Brewster's H&W Compounding, Grenada.
Just about 3 decades.
Hopefully.
We're getting ready for the second half. Kirk's up 14-7 if you're just joining us. A couple of touchdown passes from Colbert Hathcock to Montgomery Ferguson and one to A.J. Wren. Walker. William Walker for Lee Academy, their sophomore quarterback, threw a 30-yard touchdown pass to Aiden Bird. And we're 14-7. Kirk will be receiving the second half kickoff, and hopefully they can get that score back and go back up by 14 as they were. It was 14-0, and they led the entire game just about. And so we'll see what Coach said in the locker room, what he said at halftime, and see if Kirk can come on, hang on, and get there, go to 2-0 in district play. Next week we will be out of district play, hosting, I believe it is next week, Rossville out of Tennessee. And so Kirk will have a chance to go play a different team out of district next week. And it'll be should be a good game here. I believe it's back here at Kirk Academy. So Lee Academy back on the field. Kirk to our right. Jack Boone back deep, along with Montgomery Ferguson and Theron Hubbard. The quarterback, William Walker, is the punter, the kicker, and the quarterback. He's getting the ball from the referee. The music stops, and we're just about ready for some football here. Second half action here. Kirk up 14-7. Referee holds the hand up, gets a signal from the other referees, blows the whistle, and William Walker will be getting this second half started. So it's a kick, the squibber over to number 45, Lane Goss, at the 35-yard line. He takes a knee immediately there. So it'll be 1st and 10 at Kirk at the 35.5-yard line. 1st and 10, Kirk.
We'll see what how Coach Beard wants to open up this second half here. What kind of a first play we're going to run. Beagle, I'm sorry.
So it'll be 1st and 10, Kirk. Referee blows the whistle, and Kirk, again, same starting lineup. Wren in the backfield, Flout on one side, Boone on the other. In the shotgun, back. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to Wren. He busts into the secondary. He could be gone. No, he's going to be tackled there by number 5. Montavian Artis. So Montavian Artis has really good speed. He tracked down AJ on his 60-yard run, and I didn't think anybody could catch AJ out there, but he's got speed. But first down, nice 14-yard pickup on first down. Kirk's at midfield in the shotgun. Be another handoff up the middle to AJ, and he's going to be tackled there by number 54 for Lee Academy, Jack Sherrard. Gain of about 3 into Lee Academy territory, down to the 48-yard line, 2nd down and 7.
We see what Coach Beagle talked about at halftime. This offensive line is firing off the ball. Big 75, Matt McKay, has been moving some folks up there.
So it's 2nd down and 7 in the shotgun with Wren in the backfield. Going to be another handoff to Wren. He makes a cut at the line of scrimmage, breaks a tackle into the secondary, and this time he's going to be caught by number 8, Will Mosier, at the 20-yard line. So nice cut back there right at the line of scrimmage, and up through the middle he went and broke away for a 30-yard gain down to the 20.
Just another play there. That offensive line is just moving people out of the way, and AJ's he's got quickness.
Really quick, and so Kirk is all of a sudden 1st and 10 at the 20 into the red zone. Boone out to the right, Flawed and Pratt out to the left. Buchanan in the backfield with A.J. Wren. Going to be a handoff again to A.J. He's going to be stopped this time at the line of scrimmage there. Number 23, Jack Mohead. So it'll be no gain on the play. And I guess, as you said, Coach Martin used to say, we'll run it till it works and we'll run it till it don't. So they have had 3 good runs right in a row, went from the 35 down to the 20. 45 yards there on
10 yards.
The 2nd and 10 at the 20. Handoff again up the middle. Wren got some room. Oh, he's going to be dragged down there again by number 23, Mohead. No gain on the play.
Boy, that was a nice play to reach up and catch him by the shirt tail and hold on, because A.J. had some green space in front of him.
He did. It was going to be probably at least a first down, if not more. But he was Mohead, the defensive end, was able to reach up and grab the jersey and hang on until he came down to turf. So again, no gain on the play. 3rd down and 10 at the 20. Kirk needs to finish this drive. In the shotgun over his head. It's going to be a penalty. Illegal motion on Kirk.
Penalty marker on the field.
That time may be a good penalty.
We'll take that one.
Yeah, that somebody moved before they were ready, so it's back them up 5, back to the 25. So it will be 3rd and 15. Maybe try to get 8, 9, 10 here and have a decent chance on 4th.
Yeah, and there it just looked like Colbert had come up either to check the play or talk about the offensive line's blocking scheme up front, and just a little miscommunication. But big play here.
And the clock down to 10. 2 wide receivers left, to the right. Wren in the backfield. In the shotgun. Snap back is good. He's back to pass. Not pressured. Got a wide open man over here on the right side. He's going to get in. That's at number 3. Woo! Nice move by Staten. He's going to go in for the touchdown. Garrett Benson, what a couple of moves Garrett Benson put on those guys. That was a nice run after the catch.
What did Chris Berman say? Whoop! He put 3 really nice kind of just stopped and let the defense run where they wanted to and went right by them.
That was a highlight reel there, I'm telling you. So Garrett Benson with the 25-yard touchdown catch and run, a lot of it. Calvert Hathcock found him in the flats. Extra point is good. Kirk 21, Lee Academy 7. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Kirk Academy Raider football on Star 92.
Is it time for your yearly eye checkup? A Look Ahead Optics in Grenada is there for you. Get your contacts updated by Dr. Eddie Brown or Dr. Justin Zampella, or the outstanding staff at A Look Ahead Optics can show you the great variety of name brand awesome glasses they have. Check out their Maui Jim, Revo, and other great sunglasses. A Look Ahead Optics, 1329 Sunset Drive in Grenada. Open Monday through Friday.
6 plays.
All right, welcome back here to Kirk Academy. And the Kirk is up 21-14 on a really nice play out in the flats, 21-7. And Garrett Benson caught the ball about the 15-yard line, made a couple of really nice moves, broke a tackle about the 5, and scampered into the end zone. And Kirk's back up to a 14-point lead. Gunnar Vance to kick off. Getting a little squib kick. Caught there by Bird at the 30. And he's going to be tackled at the 36-yard line by number 17, Trip Taylor. And it'll be 1st and 10, Lee Academy at the 36-yard line of Lee.
Nice drive there, open up the half. Coach calling a nice kind of several running plays there in a row, about 3 or 4 running plays in a row, and then bam, kind of a little self-inflicted 3rd and long, and Hathcock fires a nice pass to Benson for a touchdown.
So 1st and 10 at the 36. 2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. Our first 4 wide receiver set, 2 to the left. So they come out with the 4 wide receiver. In the Octavius is going to be, he's got speed, ladies and gentlemen. I can tell you, he may be gone. Going to be tackled by Trey Cashaw.
Look at there.
Big Trey Cashaw chased him down at the 31-yard line. So coach brings a trick play out of the locker room, and a nice play there by number 5, Montavian Artis. He is fast, and they have been saving that play.
They come out in the shotgun for the first time all night, and I don't know that I recall Artis getting the ball
he
in
did
the first
not.
half. But, man, credit to Trey Cashaw for getting down there 30, 40 yards downfield, making a play from his defensive tackle spot.
So, again, 2 wide receivers right, to the left, shotgun. They ran under center the whole entire first half. In the backfield with Bird. In the shotgun. Walker going to be a false start on who?
On Artis.
On Artis, number 5. It'll be back 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15 back at the 36-yard line.
But now here's coming out in shotgun again. I thought maybe they're going to run the same play. They've got Artis. Last time he was on the high side of the field, or the short side. This time they bring him to the opposite side of the formation. Still the short side, but he looked like he was going downfield that play.
Jack Boone getting attended to by Bo Jenkins here on the sideline. His right ankle appears to be. So he is temporarily out of the game. Number 30 for Kirk. Will Hartley's in for him. Going to be a quarterback keep, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage by guess who? Number 52, Trey Cashaw. So no gain on the play.
17, Trip Taylor got back there. Like that was a read option, and he kind of forced a quicker decision than the quarterback probably would have liked on that play, and he ran right into big 52.
2nd down and 15. Back at the 36-yard line. 2 wide receivers right, 2 to the left, in the shotgun with Bird in the backfield. Again, a totally different offense in the first half. Snap back is good. Got a man. Artisan was not looking for the ball. He had the pressure. Mason Byers and number 45, Lane Goss, were back there pressuring.
Yeah, no situation there with those. This time it's the linebackers from Kirk really forcing the quarterback to make a decision before he's ready to. And had an open Artis had him open, just didn't have time to get the throw there.
Yeah, that would have may have been a touchdown had he had time to get it through him, but you didn't have time, so it was not.
Yeah, that's the nature of the blitz play there.
Yep. So it'll be 3rd down and 15, back at the 36. 2 wide receivers right, to the left, in the shotgun. Back to pass is Walker. Almost intercepted by Mason Byers. Incomplete. 10 for 8. Number 8, Will Mosier. Going to be 4th down and 15 back at the 36-yard line. We'll see what Lee does. Appear to be going for it. So it'll be 4th down. Big play here for Kirk. Get the ball right back after just scoring an opening touchdown on the opening drive in the second half. 7:31 left here in the 3rd quarter. Again, Kirk up 21-7. 2 wide receivers left, 2 to the right. Again, Bird in the backfield. In the shotgun is Walker. Drops back to pass. Got a wide open guy, but the ball's going to be bad underthrown and incomplete. And so it's going to be a turnover on downs. I believe that's the 4th one of the night for Kirk. 1st down, Kirk at their own 36-yard line. So good defensive end after the first opening run by Artis.
Boogie Snyder comes in and brings some pressure there. And again, this quarterback just doesn't have time to set his feet and step into a throw because there's a red shirt right in his face.
So 1st and 10, Kirk. They came out and ran the ball with A.J. Green several times right up the middle, gained 45 yards, and then went to the pass to Garrett Benson, and Kirk is up 21-7. Benson late coming out on the field. He's out split to the right by himself. 2 wide receivers left. In the backfield is Wren in the old pistol, they say. It's going to be a handoff to Wren. He got his face over on the right side. He cuts up down inside the 47-yard line. 1st down, Kirk. 11-yard run for A.J. Wren.
Boy, this offensive line and A.J. Wren are really starting to set the tone for this second half of this Raider offense.
Nice play there on the left. 1st and 10, Kirk at the 47-yard line. 2 wide receivers to the right, Pratt out to the left in the pistol formation. going to be a handoff to Wren again, and he's going to be up the middle, driving and turning and pushing. As Scott said, I just saw a pancake block by Matt McKay on number 32, Stone Street. So gain of solid 4 yards on first down. Hubbard's going to come in for Wren. He's limping a little bit. Hopefully he's not hurt. So it'll be 2nd down and 6 just inside the Lee Academy territory. We'll call it the 49. 6:45 left here in the third quarter. In the backfield is Hubbard. Going to be a handoff to Hubbard. Going to keep it at Cathcock. He kept it to the very last second. Going to gain a yard down to the 48-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down. We'll say 5. 3rd and a long 5.
This play there, like you said, Hathcock held that mesh point as long as he could, and really well defended by Clarksdale. Not a lot. Good job just to get upfield and get what you can. Brings up big 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. Pistol formation. Hubbard in the back. 2 wide receivers right. Buchanan on the right. Going to be a handoff to Hubbard up the middle. He breaks it out to the outside. And as we've said all night, number 24, Dura, has been an outstanding player for Lee Academy on the defensive side of the ball. I thought he had it there, Scott.
Yeah, it looked like he did, but Dura closed up that gap pretty quick.
Justice Dura, a 11th grader for Lee Academy, has been all over the defensive backfield. 5:32 and running here in the third quarter. Going to be 4th down and 5. Colbert Hathcock back to punt. He's had a 55-yarder and a 45-yarder tonight. 2 outstanding punts. Lee Academy does not rush the punter. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not, but they just don't rush. So you can really punt. This is going to be not quite his best effort. It's going to go straight up. It's going to be a great Kirk roll inside the 20, down near the 17-yard line. So he gets a good roll. Be 1st and 10 Lee Academy down inside the 20-yard line. And we'll keep it right here as 5:02 left. Scott, we had a chance really to kind of maybe get things really going our way, but just after a couple of good runs there, just couldn't quite keep it going.
Yeah, just really got to credit that Clarksdale defense. Those guys are they're bowing up and taking on the challenge of, hey, we're going to run it at you, stop us.
So we're going to take a 30-second timeout as the referees call a water break. Back in 30 seconds here on Star 92.
Hello, and thank you for showing.
Neal Auto Company in Grenada is dedicated to providing the ultimate automobile buying experience. They have extensive relationships in the dealer community, allowing them to purchase a wide variety of lease return vehicles at exceptional values. This enables Neal Auto to pass along huge savings on the highest quality vehicles, and they offer a full array of financing options to meet your needs. Neal Auto, Sunset Drive, Grenada. Go Kirk Raiders.
So after running the traditional 2 wide receiver set with a tight end and 2 backfield in the first half, Lee came out this last drive and ran shotgun with 4 wide receivers. Now they're back to the 2 wide receiver set in the backfield. This one is going to be a fake handoff, and the quarterback keeper around the corner, and he's going to have a nice run all the way up to the 24-yard line. Gain of about 7. So he just lowered his head, tripped Taylor on the tackle there for Kirk.
That's that spinner play. They had a little bit of some good stuff with early in the game.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 3 at the 24-yard line. They have to get out just outside the 27. 1 wide receiver right, Artis out to the left. Stone Street at tight end. Again, now Artis is in motion over to the left. Backfield. Walker under center. Takes the snap. Going to hand out. Bird in backfield was hit back there, and he's going to be sacked for a big loss. Number 45, Lane Goss, almost took the handoff back there, Scott.
Boy, I tell you, he got back there in a hurry. I believe that was that Spires or Goss that got back there first?
I believe it was Goss, the 45. And it was a big loss on the play all the way back to inside the 20 down to the 19-yard line. Going to be 3rd down and 8.
Well, I tell you, this Kirk defensive line is really eating up some blocks up front, and those linebackers are having fun, just pinning their ears back and getting after the ball.
So 2 wide receivers right. Durai in the slot. In the back is Bird. He's going to be chased down back there. He's going to get through. It's going to be a nice defensive play there by number 21, Flaut. See, knocked the ball down. It'll be 4th down and 8 back at the 19-yard line. And Lee's got a punt. 3 and out, Kirk. Scott, that's what you want.
And again, that's Mason Byers and Trip Taylor getting back there and making life very uncomfortable for that quarterback.
Absolutely. They were. He was running from his life from almost the start.
Yep.
And now he's got to go back and punt. So it'll be 4th down again. Back deep is going to be A.J. Wren. And Walker to punt. He gets a decent punt off. Wren's going to catch it at the 45. Makes a couple of moves, going to get a block. He's into the secondary. Now he's going to throw a flag. That's all going to come back. He may score, but it's going to come back. Down all the way inside the 10. And, that was a really, really late flag, Scott. But it's going to be I think it may have been a good call, actually, depending on what they call. But it's going to come back. That was a really, really nice run by A.J. Coach said they were going to have a tough time tackling A.J., and they did that time for sure. But it's all going to come back for naught. And what they call, I missed it. Let's see. Either holding or blocking the back. And blocking the back. I actually have to be honest, I did see that.
Saw that one.
And it was actually a good call. It was just so late. Maybe he couldn't get a hold of his flag, but it was 2 or 3 seconds seemed like after that happened that he threw the flag. So 1st and 10, Kirk, the 35-yard line. 3:06 left here in the 3rd quarter. District game with Lee Academy. Kirk up 21-7. In the pistol formation with Hubbard in the back there. Going to be a handoff to Hubbard. He's going to be slung down by big number 74 for Lee Academy, Patrick Johnson. So a loss of about 2 yards on the play. Had success with that play off the tackle, but not that time.
Yeah, big 74. I tell you, when he gets his hands on you, you're probably going down.
It's over. Ladies and gentlemen, he probably weighs 300 pounds. He is a big man. 2:33 left. And decent, agile feet, really, for his size.
Yeah, moves well.
So it'll be 2nd down and 12. Low snap, he gets it. Rolling to his right. Going to throw the ball towards Boone over there, but he couldn't find him, and it's going to be incomplete. Bringing up the 3rd down and 12.
Yeah, that play, Stone Street brought some pressure. Carver did a good job to avoid it, kind of spin out of a sack and throw it away.
So it'll be 3rd down and 12 back at the 32-yard line. They have to get right up to just inside the 45, so we'll call it 3rd and 13. 2:15 left here in the quarter. 3rd quarter. Kirk up 21-7. Coach getting the play in. $18 seconds on the play clock. Staten and Boone out to the right. Pratt out to the left. Hubbard in the backfield. In the shotgun. Back to passes Colbert. It's going to be caught from behind by Artis, and he's going to be dragged down with a loss of about 1 yard. So it'll be 4th down and 14 for Kirk, and they'll have to bring on the punt team here. So
and that's what we call a coverage sack there. They really had the Kirk receivers locked up pretty well. Colbert just had nowhere to go. But one thing I don't know if we've talked about it enough is Colbert's really done a good job of flipping the field with his foot. He's thrown some really good passes, had some good runs, but he's really boomed some really nice kicks that have helped really put Clarksdale in some bad situations offensively.
And in that situation, Artis was the only one on the field that could have caught Talbot with the jump he had on everybody else, but Artis has really, really good speed. Punt, high, is going to hit at the 35-yard line, go straight up in the air, and going to take a little bit of a Kirk roll down to the 31-yard line. 1 minute and 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Kirk up 21-7. Let's take a 30-second timeout. Back in 30 seconds here on Star 92.
Is your home feeling a bit flood from flood?
Cross Country Seeds is there for you in every season. From planting to harvest, hunting to cooking up the catch, they carry pottery, wind chimes, and decorations to make your home country fresh. And look no further than Cross Country Seeds for all of your pet, hunting dog, or farm animal feed and medications. Cross Country Seeds is there for you in every season. Sunset Loop, Grenada. Good luck, Kirk Academy Raiders, from everyone at Cross Country Seeds.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line. Handoff up the middle to Dura. He gets, we'll say 2 yards. Tackled there by number 55, Ethan Presley. So second down and 8. 1 minute left here in the third quarter. Scott, I'm kind of surprised. They had some success with that 4 wide receiver set, but now they're going back to the traditional set of 2 wide receivers in a I backfield. Walker's going to hand it off to Bird in the backfield. Number 6, Mason Byers, back there and slung down for no gain. Third down and 8.
Boy, that defensive line, those guys are getting down in a 4-point stance and really firing off the ball and making some really good plays.
They're going to say he's going to lose a yard, so it's going to be third down and 9 back at the 32-yard line. So
brings up third down and about 9 yards.
Could be the last play of the quarter. And I believe Lee is probably going to wait. They are. That's going to be the last play of the quarter. Kirk Academy 21, Lee Academy 7. We'll be back with the fourth quarter. You're listening to Kirk Academy Raider football on Star 92.
State Bank will always take care of its customers.
This past April was 13 years that Grenada State Bank has been involved in the Grenada community because of the trust that this community has in Grenada State Bank. And for that, Grenada State Bank says thank you.
Personally, for me, I've worked at the bank for many years. I truly love my job.
Grenada State Bank will always be here for you.
Grenada State Bank, a branch of Cleveland State Bank. Bank on a better future with us.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 407859.
America's Choice Chemical is a pest control company specializing in mosquito control with over 20 years experience. America's Choice Chemical can help fight the bite with many different options, including a barrier treatment for only $59.95 for an acre. Visit their website at acchemicalco.com or find them on Facebook. America's Choice Chemical is a licensed, bonded, and insured company, and they accept credit cards.
And done a really good job of no turnovers. So we'll see what the fourth quarter brings before we name a player.
I tell you, Trey Cashaw's had a really good night,
Trey
too.
Cashaw has had an outstanding game at defensive tackle for Kirk Academy. So third down and 9 at the 32-yard line. Again, 2 wide receivers right, the I backfield. Walker going to fake the handoff, drop back to pass. It's going to be caught it by Stone Street at the line of scrimmage, brought down immediately there by Trip Taylor. So it'll be Bird's going to come over and talk to the wide receiver. He was tackled.
Well, that was a nice play there by Peyton Mitchell, his defensive end spot. Lee was trying to set up a little screen pass, and he just, knocked you down, and they had nowhere to go, brings up another punting situation.
And I think that's legal behind the line of scrimmage.
Yep, that's right.
I'm pretty sure you can do that behind the line of scrimmage.
Fair game.
Clearly behind the line of scrimmage, so it'll be fourth down and 10. Walker back to punt. Gets off a decent punt. Going to hit at the 40-yard line, bounce forward down to the 30, down to the 25, and die at the 25-yard line. So first and 10, Kirk. at the 25-yard line. Kirk up 21-7. Again, Kirk trying to go 2-0 in the district. And one more, I believe there's only, let's see, I think there's 5 teams, so they'll have Oak Hill and Marshall left. Tragic story of the Marshall coach losing 2 weeks in here. We play up there, Oak Hill, at Oak Hill in 2 weeks. And that'll be our 3rd district game. So it'll be 1st and 10, Kirk. 3 wide receivers right. And 2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. It's like Hubbard in the backfield. Buchanan there, slot. Shotgun's going to be a pitch out to Hubbard. Good block there at the line of scrimmage and breaks a tackle and gets all the way over to the 30-yard line. Durrah saying he was held, but I thought it was a good block.
I tell you, Hubbard did a good job there being patient, giving Wyatt Buchanan time to kind of set that block up. Wyatt locked up with him, and Hubbard hit the hole. Nice game.
I tell you, Durrah is not big, but I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I would have him on my team. He is a hustling, tackling dude.
He's a football player.
So it's gained 5 yards, be 2nd and 5. In the shotgun. Going to be a handoff to Hubbard up the middle again. He's going to get all the way down to the 34-yard line. So it's going to leave him about maybe a half yard shy.
And then another play there off the right side where Hubbard does a good job being patient, letting Buchanan in that right side of the offensive line move some folks, and now sets up a short and 3rd and very, very manageable.
10 minutes here. Big play here. If you get a first down here, you can run another 2 or 3 minutes off the clock with good clock management, and we're inside 10 minutes here in the 4th quarter. So 3rd down and less than a yard. 2 wide receivers right, Buchanan in the slot. Hubbard's going to get it off the corner. Going to be slung down by Durrah, but he's going to get enough for the first down. So first down, Kirk. Haven't wait for officials. Oh, they're going to say 4th down?
That brings up
they are going to say 4th down. I could have. Well, that looked like a horrible spot. Surely they're going to have to measure this. He clearly crossed over the 35. But
they got it. It's going to be. It looked close to me live. I believe where the sticks look way on the other side, it's going to be a first down. But
I don't know. I believe it's going to be a tad short. But I thought his forward momentum was a little bit further than where he was spotted. I'd be tempted to put the quarterback behind the center and sneak it.
Well, I'm going to give him a first down here.
Are you? All right, we'll see. Who's right?
Durrah's in my line of sight. Nope.
Short by an inch or 2. Well, they're having to turn the sticks one way or another. If it's that close, first down.
Just give it to him.
First down. First down, Kirk. So, it was really close. He didn't get out on his hands and knees like I saw one referee this weekend.
I should have bet you a Domino's pizza on that one.
So first down, Kirk. And it'll be at the 35-yard line.
That was interesting chain situation there.
Benson to the right, Flout to the left. In motion is Benson. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to Hubbard. He breaks into the secondary and slips down. He gets all the way up to the 43-yard line. Nice gain of about 8. 43-yard line.
And a nice tackle there, I believe, by Stone Street. I think reached out and got him, or he was gone.
Yeah, he was in the secondary, and he was headed for a big gain.
You know, Theron, I mentioned it several times, but he's a very patient runner. He's able to set up his blocks.
2nd and 2, the 43. Got to get up to the 45. In motion in the backfield. Theron's going to be push and push and push. They're going to blow the whistle right at the line of scrimmage, so it'll be third down. Where do they? So they're trying to decide where to put it.
Which official they want to spot it on.
Yeah, really. So it's going to be third down in a 6 inches or 8 inch length of the football.
And I'll tell you something to watch here. 55 Ethan Presley, the left guard, has come out of the game talking with the trainer over there. So that's going to
Cashaw's in to replace him.
Come in and replace him.
Lee in there really tight. Going to be a high snap. Hubbard's going to get into the secondary. First down, Kirk. Big first down up to the 47-yard line. Good blocking up front by Matt McKay. And Trey Cashaw on that right side. Boogie. Is that 51?
That's 51.
Boogie.
That's Boogie. They had Boogie and McKay on the right side and pulled Trey Cashaw from the left guard and really opened up a nice hole there to pick up the first down.
7:19, clock running here. 21-7, Kirk. Snap back is high, but it's good. Hubbard gets it. Going to break a tackle by Stone Street, but he's still going to barely get up. Going to lose probably a yard. And it's going to be A.J. Wren time to come in. Hubbard had some really good runs there to give A.J. a break. Good 1-2 punch tonight for Kirk, Scott.
They've been really effective running the ball here in this second half.
Hopefully.
Coach Beagle now kind of, we're playing a little ball control, taking our time, getting the play calls in and trying to chew up that clock.
6:40 left. Kirk up 21-7 at the 47-yard line of Kirk. Two backs in the backfield. Back to pass is Cashaw. Wide open. It was threw it behind Garrett Benson a little bit there and maybe too much mustard on it.
Yeah.
He had to turn around and just couldn't quite. A little bit behind him, but going to bring up third down and 10. 6:27 left here in the fourth quarter. Kirk trying to go 2-0 in conference.
And that's the situation there where, Lee knows you're trying to run the ball, run the clock, so you try to catch them off guard. And they really had it defended pretty well.
Yep.
But just a little too much mustard, like you said, on that one.
So third down and 10 in the shotgun. Wren in the backfield. He's going to slip out in the flats. He is wide open down the middle. He caught it at the 30, at the 20, at the 10. Touchdown, A.J. Wren. Kirk on the 53-yard touchdown pass. Beautiful pass to A.J. Wren right down the middle, sort of like a tight end, right about the hash mark. And he threw it right over the linebacker, right into A.J., made a nice catch. And Kirk is up 27-7.
That was a dime there.
Absolutely.
Beautiful pass.
Dropped it right in there to A.J. If he gets close and he's got any type of chance, he's going to catch that ball. So it's going to be missing somebody to block there, probably for Presley. And he's up, standing. Hopefully he's going to be okay. We need Ethan. He's stretching that knee. Kick looks good, and it is 28-7. 5:53 left in the fourth quarter. Kirk up 28-7. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Kirk Academy Raider football on Star 92.
Get lost. Lost Pizza in Grenada, that is. A menu filled with appetizers, salads, sandwiches, build your own or signature pizzas, Mississippi Delta hot tamales, dessert, and a new selection of lunch specials is what you're going to find at Lost Pizza. It's an outstanding atmosphere for birthdays as well. No wonder they were voted Mississippi Magazine's best pizza in 2019. 601 Old Hickory Drive. Open 7 days a week. Go Kirk Raiders and Raiderettes from everyone at Lost Pizza in Grenada.
All right, welcome back here to Kirk Academy, where the Raiders have gone up 28-7, outscored lead this second half 14-0 so far. Gunnar Vance to kick off for Kirk, and it'll be Kirk. A little smoke on the field from the fireworks. And Gunner's up to kick. Going to pooch it right at the 34-yard line. To his knees goes Will Mosier. And it'll be 1st and 10 Lee Academy at the 34-yard line. Sophomore Will Mosier. Number 1, Aiden Bird, 11th grader. Aiden Bird has carried the rock a lot tonight for Lee Academy.
And I tell you, just like G was last week for North Delta, he's going to be sore when he wakes up in the morning.
Absolutely. Excuse me. So, again, they go back to their 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Bird in the backfield in the shotgun is Walker. Back to throw is Walker. Trip Taylor was covering out Bale over there in flats, and if it had been a good pass, I believe that Taylor would have gone to the end zone with it.
So.
He played that one perfectly. It was, thank goodness, overthrown because he stepped right in front of the player, right in front of Bale over there.
And that's another play where Peyton Mitchell and those guys get some pressure on him, and he's kind of throwing it off his back foot, which fortunately, because like you said, had he been able to step in and fire a rocket, it probably would have been 35-7 right now.
Yep. So, 2nd down and 10 at the 34. Kirk up 28-7, 5:48 left here in the 4th quarter. 2 wide receivers right, 2 left. In the backfield is Bird. Snap back to Walker. Going to throw it. Incomplete pass. Number 14, Bale. Number 8,
Logan Pratt. Put a nice hit on him and jarred that ball loose.
That's twice that Bale has had the ball in his hands and been hit, once by Boone, once by Pratt, and not been able to hang on to the ball. So good defense there by Kirk. So now 3rd down and 10 back at the 34.
And you've got this Clarksdale offense, or Lee offense, and an obvious passing down. They're going to come out in shotgun. Let's see what this Kirk defense can do.
So they're going to have 5 men on the line of scrimmage this time, and they're coming after him hard. Going to be skipped there, no good. And that'll be incomplete. And it'll be 4th down and 10.
I tell you, Hartley Dykes, who I don't know, he's primarily been playing on offense tonight, gets in there. He and Lane Goss really put some nice pressure on the quarterback. And again, he had a guy open over the middle, but when you don't have time to throw it, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter when you can't have time to throw it. Just ask Will Rogers of Mississippi State. 4th down, Walker back to punt. Back deep is Jack Boone, I believe it is. Low snap. And he's going to fake it. Got a man open, but it's going to be, he caught it on the reflection as Bird. Good play there by Lee Academy. Logan Pratt was right there. He got the tip, and it just went right into Bird's hand. So on a fake punt, that's a tough break for Kirk because they had the interception there, but just went right off his hand, tipped it up, and Bird was there to catch it. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Lee Academy at the 35-yard line.
Just a tough break there.
5:21. And running here in the 4th quarter. 28-7, Kirk. Walker back to throw. Incomplete pass intended for number 8, Will Mosier, out in the flats. And he had time that time. He just didn't make a good throw.
Yeah, that was a kind of a little quick slant pass there, and he almost may have been surprised he had so much time to throw.
So I thought the referee was going to make number 55. He took his helmet off to fix something. I thought the referee was going to make him go out, but he didn't. So 2nd and 10, 5 minutes left here. 2 wide receivers right, 2 to the left. Bird in the backfield. He's been all night long, every snap. Walker in the shotgun. Back to throw. He's pressured. He's going to be sacked back in the backfield by number 72.
Hartley Dykes.
Hartley Dykes.
And guess who's right there with him?
Mr. Cashaw. So it's going to be actually one of the few sacks tonight. We pressured him quite a bit, but I don't believe we actually sacked him.
Yeah,
maybe a couple of times.
He's been, if we had ESPN Next Gen stats, we'd know how many times he's been knocked down tonight, but the first actual sack.
So, with that comment, we'll have a timeout taken by Lee Academy. 4:42 left here in the fourth quarter. Kirk up 28-7. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to Kirk Academy Raider football on Star 92.
Man, just being here all my life. I grew up in Grenada, 41 years now. My folks, were married here in Grenada. My dad was a principal. My mom's a teacher. A lot of the kids that are here, I've known their parents. We went to school together, grew up playing on this field, and now I see people that I have insurance with, that I went to school with, whose kids are playing on this field. I am Robert Carollo with Grenada Farm Bureau Insurance, and I am the home team.
Welcome back here to Kirk Academy, and it'll be third down and 13 for Lee Academy at the Kirk Academy 37-yard line. 2 wide receivers right, 2 to the left. Again, every snap of the game, Bird has been in the backfield. He is going to be tired tonight. Walker, that quarterback, back, got a man over the middle. Good play here at number 8, Will Mosier. He makes a move at the 15, at the 20, and he's going to have a first down inside just about the 20-yard line. So first time they've been able to go over the middle and make a catch there, Scott.
Yeah, another play there, a quick slant, catch the ball and get upfield. He made a couple of good moves to pick up some extra yardage.
So it'll be first and 10 at the 20 for Lee Academy. 4:30 and running. 2 wide receivers left, 2 to the right. Bird in the backfield, Walker in the shotgun. Gets the snap back. Again, the same play, and this time it's incomplete, intended for Bell. Number 4, Jack Boone, was right there. Tried to do that again, Scott.
Yeah, I wasn't quite able to connect on that one, and had he gotten hands on it, I'm not so sure he would have held on to it, because as we've seen several times, Jack Boone, when he hits you, you know it.
Yep. So it'll be second down and 10 at the 20 of Kirk. 4:16 left in the fourth quarter. Kirk up 28-7. Bird in the backfield. 2 wide receivers split to the left and right. In the shotgun. Back of the snap. He's pressured. Going to just throw it away. Not a chance over there. Being pressured there by Taylor and
Mitchell.
Taylor and Mitchell. And it's going to bring up third down and 10. Just had to get rid of it, Scott.
Yeah. Sometimes you just throw it away and live for another play. I tell you, in this second half, 26, Peyton Mitchell has really been in the backfield a bunch from his defensive end position. He's put a lot of pressure on the quarterback.
So it'll be third and 10 at the 20 of Kirk. In the backfield is Bird with Walker. Walker gets a snap back. He's sacked or hit and throws it. Almost intercepted again by Boone. Mason Byers put the pressure on the quarterback, and he just threw it up for grabs.
Boy, he had a beautiful jump on that snap, and before Byers had hit his third step on that 3-step drop there, Mason was Walker, before he hit his third step, Byers was all over him.
And he just threw it up for grabs and almost was intercepted. So fourth down and 10 at the 20. 4:06 left here. Not much time going off the clock. 3 timeouts, both left for both schools. Again, 3 wide receivers to the right this time. Mosier out by himself to the left. In the backfield is Bird. Caught off of Mosier's hands, incomplete. And that's going to be turnover on downs. That's the 5th time tonight. It'll be first and 10. Kirk at their own 20. And I believe Scott, I don't know if the fat lady's singing, but I think I can hear something along those lines.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know what Coach Beagle said to the team at halftime in that locker room, but it was exactly right.
Yep, they have really been on fire this second half. Outscored Lee 14-0, and appear to be headed to their second victory in conference play in a 3-game winning streak before Rossville, Tennessee comes in to Kirk Academy next week. But we better not count our chickens before they hatch. 2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. In the backfield is Hubbard. in the pistol formation. Over Buchanan, over split as a halfback. In the shotgun, picks it up. Going to be a handoff up the middle to Hubbard. He's going to be sacked in the backfield. Loss of a half a yard on the play. Lee knows what we're going to be doing. They're just sending a bunch of people up in there. So it'll be second down and we'll say 10. 3:43, clock running.
Again, Coach Beagle's telling them just hold up. Let's let this clock. We got 35 seconds here we can play with. Let's burn some of it off.
So one wide receiver left to the right. In the backfield is Hubbard. Shotgun, going to be a handoff to Hubbard again. He breaks it out to the outside. He gets around the corner, makes a stop, and keeps from going out of bounds. Good play there by Hubbard. Instead of going out of bounds, he stopped, I believe is what he was doing. Going to gain a long 5 yards as it sprinted all the way out to the sideline, but a nice pick up there on second down. Gives you a chance on third down.
That's right. And another just good job of being patient, letting his right side of the offensive line there get their blocks really engaged, and then cut up and make a third and manageable.
So I'm not quite sure how this player of the game works, but I believe we're going to go ahead. Here he comes right now. So it'll be third down and 5. Snap back. Looking good. Caught there by number 8, Pratt, for the first down.
I'll tell you, if Logan wouldn't have caught that one, Garrett Benson would have.
So it'll be first down, Kirk, with 2:25 left.
Down will be first and 10, Kirk at the 31-yard line.
Clock running now. Culver. So it'll be first and 10 at the 31-yard line. Snap back is good. He's rolling to his right. It's caught by Benson. He makes a move. Going, he could be gone. All the way up to the 50-yard line. What a play there by Garrett Benson. It'll be first and 10, Kirk. So
Garrett Benson, I tell you what, he brought the moves out tonight.
So we're going to give the Brian Dubar Home Repair, Restoration, Renovation, and Remodeling Player of the Game to Colbert Hathcock. 4 touchdown passes tonight. Also averaged probably 45 yards a punt or something like that, Scott.
Yeah, really flipped the field with this.
He flipped the field. Is good point there, Scott, a couple of times, and really was big in that first half, and fortunately has not had to punt here in the second half. 1:30 and clock running. First and 10 at the 49-yard line of Kirk. Hand off to Hubbard up the middle. He's into the backfield, into the secondary. Running to his own man. He keeps on running down inside Lee territory, down inside the 37-yard line. 30. I tell you, there's a lot of players that could be named. Trey Cashaw had an outstanding game today, a defensive tackle. Garrett Benson has had some big catches and some nice plays. A.J. Wren has probably close to 100 yards rushing and 2 touchdown catches. But I believe with his punting and with his quarterback play and just managing the game, not throwing any turnovers, we're going to give that most valuable player of the game to Colbert Hathcock.
Not a lot of high school football games where you can say you threw 4 touchdown passes and the shortest one was 20 yards.
Yeah. So that's going to be the last play of the game unless Lee wants to stop the clock. We're inside the 40-second play clock. And Coach is taking his headset off across the way. Kirk Academy is going to get a big win here against Lee Academy, 28-7. Go 2-0 in the district. And a 3-game winning streak for the Raiders. They have not been in 3-1 in overall. Really good. Scott, give us a quick recap of the scoring here real quick if you can.
So we've got, with 8 minutes, 34 seconds to go in the first quarter, Colbert Hathcock to Montgomery Ferguson for a 20-yard touchdown pass with A minute 34 seconds to go in the second quarter. We got a 23-yard touchdown pass from Hathcock to A.J. Wren. Lee gets on the board with 9 seconds to go before the half with a 30-yard touchdown pass from Walker to Bird. And then from there, it's all Kirk in the second half. 30-yard pass with 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. Hathcock to Benson. And then to round out the scoring with 6 minutes, 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter, Hathcock finds A.J. Wren for a 53-yard catch-and-run touchdown. 28-7, your final score here at Raider Field.
So, and again, the offense came to play tonight, really looked really good from the opening drive. But, Scott, this is the third game in a row and that they've had kept the team at 8 points or less. So 2 touchdowns in the last 3 games. And just really solid defense for the Kirk. And again, a final score, Kirk Academy 28, Lee Academy 7. Big celebration out there at midfield for the Raiders. So this is Chip Graham and my son Scott Graham saying good night. You've been listening to Kirk Academy Raider football on Star 92.